Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Northernlion Live Super Show, the Wednesday, May 10th, 2017 edition. As always, I'm your host, Northernlion, joined by co-host Rockley Smile.
Bazow, bajow, bitches. Hey.
How's it going?
Yeah, you know. How are you?
We got a Robert as well, so I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't Josh around?
Josh is sometimes at night. He gets a little silly on the goofy juice, and then he just throws in some misinformation into the Skype call.
Okay, I thought that he was implying that he was going to be here, but
No.
apparently that isn't.
Well, to be honest, you have to be a little bit sauced up just to wade into that Skype conversation to begin with. But
Yeah,
speaking
that's
of which, we're going to play some Afterbirth Plus, and then we're going to play some golf of some variety, and then we're going to play some Quiplash. Daniel Gheesling, there are rumblings he might join us for... Wait, not Quiplash. London. I got it wrong. The last segment is London. Oh, let me change my tweet. Oh, no, the tweet is right. My mistake.
Lunlash.
There was a lot
Lunlash.
going down in the last 5 minutes. I said, hey, what's the docket? And then we needed to talk about fucking PUBG again for a while, and now we're
Well,
here.
what about what the freaking docket is? You go, here's a 900 gigabyte officially licensed NBA game. We don't even know if the online works.
What?
Apparently it does work.
The Robert's like, I want to play his Warhammer game. It came out in 1984.
That came out like a year ago.
It was like
Might
8
as well be
months.
1984, man.
And I said I would stream that with Rob. I didn't even mean for that to be implied that you were involved.
I'm glad, because I've
I know you hate
turned
all
it down
video
so
games.
many times.
Let's see if this fucking baby will escape from the basement today. Maybe he
They
will.
made a song about it. It's called Turn Down for What? And the answer is Turn Down for the Docket. Every time it comes up.
Heard Cobalt's dropping frames.
All right. What's the seed?
I don't know, you want one? Oh, I guess we'll get
I
one.
would like a seed, please.
This fucking baby again. Here he is.
He's in
Eden
the
Run L06B.
All right.
Okay, give me a sec. L06B.
L06B. Y4K1.
Y4K1. Yeah, Y4K, right? I mean, like, at this point,
Why
we've
not
got
8K?
1080p. It's good enough, right?
I watched a little of Austen stream today in 160p, or 180p.
180?
Were you on a
Yeah.
Game Boy?
Kate was uploading, but I wanted to see how his Battlegrounds was
You
going.
got some spicy boys?
He did have some spicy boys. And you know what? I gotta be honest. 180p is not that bad.
Yeah?
That's
Is
incredible.
that the
to hear.
lowest?
That's the lowest Twitch will allow you to go, I
Okay.
believe. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. It wasn't that good.
Especially
borderline-
for that kind of game, it sounds like it'd be awful.
Yeah, but I wanted to know is the thing.
Quick question. I know you're not supposed to do this, but what's the
What's the
great...
metal plate?
Well, actually, yes, but also what's the great dice thing? Because that's the more important question.
It rerolls the rewards on a room.
Okay, gotcha.
It's like a high-level kind of BS item.
Wait, yeah, it rerolls the rewards on a room. I don't really ever use it, but apparently it's
It's
excellent.
one of the 7,000 dice that there are now, so, you know, I just
Yeah.
got
There
it.
are
Unless
too
it's
many
D6
dice.
or D20, I'm like, whatever. Or D4. D4's alright.
D100.
D100 is fine, but it's like there's already like 3 other dice that do the same thing as it.
All right, I'm sorry.
Not
We're
against
talking
Josh.
way too much about Isaac already.
Yeah,
That's
well,
it.
you got
I
this
hate
on.
sandwiches. I hate them. There you go. That's it. I was going NLSS style. I don't know if it worked.
So I've got a sandwich-based anecdote.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yesterday, I took most of, well, at least I took the morning and early afternoon off to do some studying. And I was like, you know, Kate's busy streaming. Maybe I'll go, like, get her some lunch or something. So I walk in on her stream, and I say, hey, Kate, do you want a sandwich? And she goes, no. So I left, and I was like, all right, I'm going to get my own sandwich then. And then she goes, wait. Are you making it, or are you going to buy one? And I said, I'm going to buy one. And she said, yeah, I'll take a sandwich.
Yeah, you got roasted, is what
You
happened
make
there.
shitty sandwiches, huh? That's what we're learning to today?
But I didn't take too much offense to it because I was like, the sandwich that I was going to buy is really good. I don't have the ingredients to make that sandwich at home. If I was making it at home, it's just going to be like a ham sandwich with toasted bread, you know? It's not
That
anything
sounds awful.
impressive. There's nothing wrong with What kind of sandwiches are you making at home?
At least put a little S&P on that bad boy. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't
You know what I'm
put
saying?
salt and pepper on sandwiches that already have cold cuts.
You should.
That's like, it already has like 100% of your daily requirement of salt.
I mean,
Especially
it does.
ham. Ham's
but
got too much salt.
It's a cured meat.
No,
look,
but especially pork. It's
While
very-
you are right, your sandwich will be kicked up a notch if you add a little bit of S&P on that bad bitch.
I
I don't
almost
even
like
saying.
saying S&P is really all this is
I
about.
do like saying S&P. It feels
I
good.
did see you say that the other day.
Yeah,
Or hear
yeah,
you say
yeah.
that rather.
People don't do that, really put S&P on a sandwich.
Yeah, you do. That's
I've seen them do it at Subway all the time.
yeah.
And
If
it
you get a sandwich from a sandwich shop, they're putting S&P on that sandwich.
You put mayo
Well,
on
they
it
don't
and
do
maybe
it
put
by
vinaigrette. Not so much the S&P.
Well, that too. But I mean, you know, wherever you put it, you put it in a place.
Yeah, that's true. Wherever you put it, you do put it in a place.
If the meat is seasoned, you don't need to season the sandwich.
Well, no, you don't need to.
Does
you
cured
never
meat
need
count as
to.
seasoned?
I would say that cured meat counts as seasoned. Yeah.
Because
I'd say
cured
so.
meat is like what pork's all about, and it's salty. So why are we putting
Yeah.
S&P on it?
Yeah,
Well,
that's why I'm with
Meat
you.
and salt.
Do you call it Evo?
I do not. I do not do the EVOO nonsense. That
Yeah,
pisses
but,
me
like-
off, actually.
If that
Oh, you
pisses
dropped
you
your
off,
rice.
though, but you're saying SMP though is the thing, so like it's the problem.
Yeah, but like I also do it ironically, so that's part of it.
Okay,
That's part of the whole allure of the S&P.
I'll understand one
And
day.
plus, you get to have the ampersand if you type it, which is fantastic. I mean, the more opportunities I can have to use an ampersand, the
Oh
better.
man, you're doing
my
it wrong.
opinion.
Because if you don't use the ampersand, you just put S and then N and P, and you go, oh snap.
That's the
Okay.
Scottish National Party though. It's not Scottish, it's Scottish.
The Scottish,
Scottish.
the Scottish
That's
one
very
I know.
Scottish of you. Oh,
Yeah.
God, to say that.
I only use the ampersand when I'm using the address of operator in C++. I got the language wrong at the last second.
They put like 2 ampersands next to each other, which I think is crazy.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
stupid,
well, that's for conditionals. I was talking about the address of operator, which is a different thing.
Oh, I didn't know you were talking about the address of operator. That's my
See,
bad.
that- you know,
I thought you were
it is
talking
something
about
that-
conditionals.
No, I mean, suppose you could use an address of operator in a conditional as long as you dereferenced it first, but
dude. Chat, get a load of these nerds, am I right?
Hey, you were talking about quality options before. Did you know you can lock those behind a paywall now?
really?
Yeah, that's
How-
great news.
Fucking
How
ridiculous.
deep can you get in locking them behind a paywall? Can I be like, can I make it so subscribers have to watch on 240p?
I think you can just restrict that you can change them at all.
Why would you even want that?
Well, there's a
Money, man.
limited
Gotta
amount
get
of
that sick-ass
bandwidth
dank money.
to go around. Well, Netflix does do that as well. And I'm not trying to say that that makes it okay, but Netflix has like I almost consider it like a stupid tax. That's like, well, you can get high definition Netflix for $12 a month or whatever it is, or you can get standard definition Netflix for $10.
Uh-huh.
And it's like if you're trying to save $2 a month by watching 480p Netflix, like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but I think you should reevaluate your priorities personally, because that's worth it. In my
I mean, like in fairness to Netflix, they are actually paying for the bandwidth. The individual streamer is not. It's not like we pay taxes on our sub.
Don't give them any
income
ideas.
for the. If they would give me a better split for locking behind 1080p, then get locked, chat. But they don't. So like, why would you do that? That's silly.
our cable provider also does that. Like sometimes we'll buy movies on demand, and then it'll be like, well, it's $6 for HD, but you can get SD for $5. Like I feel like it's like going to a restaurant, and then the restaurant is like, well, you can get it the normal meal for $10, but for $8 we'll give it to you, but there's some broken glass in it.
Whoa, that seems
Well,
like a lot worse than the
I
other
can
one.
always look. I don't know about you guys. I just think like it's still pretty good even with the broken glass. So why would I pay the extra $2? I don't even notice the broken glass because I've been eating all my foods with broken glass for
But
20
like
years.
SD isn't gonna cut up your esophagus.
I think it might have catastrophic impacts on the human brain.
You think so?
We just don't know.
Well, we did
You know
grow
what'd
up
be-
in it. And look at
You know
us
what'd be
now.
better is provide an even cheaper service that puts everything into a 4x3
Yeah.
stretch.
Oh, like they have to go out of their way to make it worse.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
even like
exactly,
they've
yeah.
created a way to emulate it that looks worse, just so you can pay less. It's kind of like what
Yeah.
airplanes do with your convenience and comfort.
Yeah, fuck airplanes though.
Do we want to do an airplane episode today? I feel like we've done one pretty
Dude.
recently.
Yeah, I hate airplanes.
You know what we can do is we can combine airplane episode with Malthus episode. and
Oh,
be
okay.
like,
Oh yeah, because
Is
he's gonna
anybody-
fly, right?
is anybody else getting sick of Malthus anxiety that obviously impacts his quality of life substantially more than it impacts ours? This dude's he's always humble bragging about how anxious he is about his international flights. It's like, I don't know whether to be mad or sympathetic. Dude's like, I don't know, guys. I'm not really excited to sit in a chair for 8 hours tomorrow. It's like, that's what we do every day, man. Just get over it. You're just 30,000 feet in the sky and, you know, really only maybe 8 inches away from one of the world's worst, most, like, harrowing possible deaths. But
Yo, actually, can I pay extra for an airline seat that lets me like sit in my underpants and like actually have
I'm
working
never-
internet?
that is straight up Republican Airways.
You just pull a
That's-
shower curtain around you and call
You
it
just
a day.
decided that if you pay extra, you can do whatever you want.
That sounds fantastic, honestly. That sounds great.
Excuse me, sir, can you stop jerking off in your seat? Oh, well, I have the $1,000 jerk-off class, so... You're sitting back there in papyrus tier.
Oh no!
You don't even get cups. You're gonna just pour the water straight into your throat.
At like Star Citizen tier, they should just let you walk anywhere in the plane and do anything you want. Like if you want
Yeah,
something
like
out of
shit
the
on
snack
someone's
tray,
face.
you just go to the snack tray and you just rifle through it until you get what you want.
Dude, fuck yeah, I'm with that.
Did you know I've never done this? Well, actually, one time I did do this because I thought I was gonna die. I was so dehydrated. But you can just go to the galley and like ask for things.
No
Oh,
way,
yeah.
really?
You can you can go to the galley and be like, hey, can I get a Diet Coke? And they'll interrupt their
No.
conversation with each other and be like, here's a Diet Coke, sir.
That's
Or like,
like
"Oh, can I get
legit
some
one
more
of those
peanuts?"
the doctors don't want you to know kind of facts.
I
if
think
that's
it
the
is.
case. But
The
that one
only
might
thing
be real.
stopping me, the only thing stopping me is social convention. Is that like I would have to go back to, I'm really sorry, but can I have some more peanuts, please?
You could have, I mean, if you ask them for like basically everything in the cart when they roll by, they'll give it to you. They're supposed to.
Will they?
It's free. Yeah, like all that stuff. Like it's you know, they give you the one bag, but it's not like, you know.
Oh, I thought
They
it was
have-
calculated into the ticket price that it's like we can only give you this many peanuts. Any more would
Nah,
be
dude.
a net loss for us in this business
Complimentary.
transaction.
It's all
Yeah, but
complimentary.
is it really though?
The best situation for that I ever had on an airplane was I flew Lufthansa on one of those like A380s. It's an airplane the size of like a small dwarf planet or something. And they were like, we're not gonna bring you snacks unless you like specifically ask us. But if you just go down the stairs here,
There's stairs?
where there were stairs and there were like 4 bathrooms at the bottom of the stairs in economy.
That's
So like you
paradise.
never had to wait. Like if you go down to the bottom of the stairs, there's like a snack bar and there's sodas down there and juices. Just go help yourself.
It's the way
And it was-
planes were meant to be.
It was like a 13-hour flight. I got my fill of peanuts. It was wonderful. I was like, they made a mistake. They accidentally built the whole plane first class. The freaking idiots.
If I knew I could easily go walk down there and get some peanuts and walk around, like that would make 13 hours feel like nothing.
It was pretty
The
good.
bathroom's not stressful. You're not locked in with your knees like hooked up against your chest, just
The
waiting to die or
bathrooms-
live.
The bathrooms were still pretty tight.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
But it's a
There
small
was-
price to pay.
Did you guys see that Casey Neistat video where he took a shower on a plane?
Yeah.
Why?
That's pretty cool.
Was he real
I don't
stinky?
know. No, I mean they just offer you the. It's like $20,000
Yeah.
to use the shower. For
There's a couple of carriers
wait.
that have
Yeah.
like I don't even luxury first class or like extreme first class.
Yeah.
You can take a shower on board, But the shower is literally, they're like, you have 4 minutes. The water shuts off after 4 minutes.
Yep.
No matter how rich you are still in the sky.
If you're rich enough, they
give
can
you
pay
more
someone.
water.
They can pay someone with that little like connector thing to fly up next to the plane and refill the water. Like in Top
It's like
Gun.
one of those things where you know how like we live like kings technically by like medieval standards.
This
you
is
know?
taking it up another level, like where the serfs
Exactly.
and they're the kings.
In like 100 years, like people are gonna be flying and they're taking 4-minute showers for free. That's just
Yeah.
Whoa, no way.
Hey, as long as they're not flying United.
Given the way it's going currently, I have a feeling to get on the plane, they're gonna put you in like one of those car crushers, and then make little like cube areas for people to go into.
Well, I
And
can't
you
even
just
remember.
die. Like that's it. You're dead. You don't get off the plane.
Like, I might have told this story. It happened on the way back from PAX East, so, like, pre the United stuff. There was... Like, we got stuck at the airport because of that huge storm coming into Boston, right?
Yeah.
And our flight was delayed, and there was a dude that was arguing with the Delta gate agent. He's like, well, my
don't do that.
it's only supposed to be an hour flight, and my medication is in my bag, so I'd really like to, like, get my bag because I need my medication. And then the guy was like, sir... You should have thought of that before you put your medication in your bag. And he was like, I'm very upset right now. I can't believe that you would do this to me. And the gate agent actually did, like, the condescending, like, I'm very upset right now.
Wow.
Wow!
Wow, that's so
Wow.
Your plane is delayed. It's not his fault. Maybe he shouldn't have put his medication that might be life-saving into his checked luggage. That's pretty stupid, but when the gate agent did that, I was like, that's crazy. And then, because we were there for like 4 hours, I saw the gate agent talking to another person at the airport. And I imagine it was a stressful day if you worked at the airlines, because all your flights are getting canceled and everybody's mad. But
Yeah.
like somebody came up to the gate agent and gave him a hug and was like, how's your day going? And he's like, it's been pretty tough so far. Like, yeah, well, you're exacerbating the situation with your juvenile attitude.
What a sad guy.
Also, just let him get his fucking bag, though. Also.
Oh, but I mean, like it's already on the plane. Like,
yeah.
I don't. You know, when they put all the luggage on the plane, they do like a. They like drill the compartment shut and like. I get that it would be I believe so.
Oh, okay.
You don't want the bags falling out at 100,000 feet, right?
I get that it would be a huge hassle, but like.
I think
Yeah, but,
there
like,
should
what if
be
that
an
guy
exception
dies?
for medicine reasons.
I agree. I do agree with that.
Yeah. But what if that guy died? Because then that dude would have lost his job and the company would have been sued.
Oh, then the
Still-
airline
well-
would have sued his family for their trouble.
Yeah. Well,
No,
yeah.
still 40% of the Reddit comments would have been like, you sign a contract with the airline when you purchase a ticket that they can end your life to arrive to the airport within 30 minutes of the scheduled landing time.
That's
the
true,
way it
actually.
works.
If you didn't want to risk being killed over a mild inconvenience, then you should just drive. Why don't you form your own airline then?
I mean, people don't need internet, you know? Like, nobody needs
Well,
internet.
I mean, if you're
really.
forced to do your taxes online, you might need it.
Has anyone, by the way, have you guys ever been on, I'm dead. Has anyone been on a plane that actually had working Wi-Fi? Like, Wi-Fi that you
I know
use?
it's happened.
Really?
I haven't seen it recently.
One time.
See, because the thing is, I've been on several planes that say they have Wi-Fi.
Oh,
yes.
I can explain why. Fine.
Every single time it has not worked.
The reasoning is when you go into your browser on your phone, it does one of those things where it's like, okay, now click here to accept the terms of use. And then they say, okay, now you have to insert your credit card in the chair, and we're going to charge you $10 for like 10 megabytes of data.
No, dude, I didn't even get that far. I didn't even, like,
Did you
I had to
open
get...
Safari? Because you have to open Safari. It won't open on anything but Safari.
No, dude, I've been on several ones that where even you got to do the sign-in thing, but the internet just doesn't work, just straight up.
I've had buses that do that for sure.
There's
Yeah.
a Canadian airline that, like, I feel you, by the way, like, and when I say you, I mean airlines. Because you got these planes that are built in, like, 1985 or something. They're still good for, like, another 30 years.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they're still airworthy or whatever they say. But now everybody's like, I want an LCD screen in the back of my chair. The other airline has an LCD, and I'm with them. I want that LCD screen. So that costs a lot of money. It takes airplanes out of the rotation for a little while. But there's a Canadian airline that tried to beat the system by installing like Wi-Fi in all their planes. I guess it's technically like an intranet. And then they have like movies that you can stream from the in-plane Wi-Fi, and it's the worst thing ever.
What if they just pirated a bunch of movies on a hard drive and they're just restreaming them?
It just does not work. Like,
right.
Oh, I'd like to watch this movie, and then, you know, it takes like 10 minutes to get loaded, and then when it gets loaded, it buffers nonstop, and then 8 minutes in, it just goes back to the start of the movie, and then you go, well, I'll just hit like fast forward, and it's like, oh, the highest speed available is ×2, and you're like, oh my god, it's gonna take 45 minutes to get back to where I was.
I was being a little hard on Twitch earlier, but it's the closest thing to an honest-to-God miracle that we do this for a living and it actually works like 85% of the time. That's incredible. The rest of the world has not caught up with the technology that we are now finding mundane.
At least we're past the era, and it was like this for like 5 years, where one person's seatback entertainment wouldn't work. And then they'd make an announcement like, okay, everybody, we have to reset the whole system because the screen doesn't work in 35F, so really sorry about that. And then you're like, well, I'm not going to blame that, dude. I'm blaming the system, but do you really have to restart the whole thing? Can you just give them an iPad or something?
You know, now the whole world would be against that person for disrupting their fun. You know, if they announced the seat name, they'd figure out who it was, like reverse engineer it, and fucking hack their Twitter.
Then if you fly in Air Canada, they got to do it in French, too.
Yeah, twice.
Avec de site 35.
Actually,
Tabernacle.
Jess is talking in my chat about her airline experience where a lady was putting up her feet on her seat.
Oh, it kept shaking around.
No, well, so here's the thing. She took her shoes off, you know? People do that.
We went over that the other day. Yeah, it's a hit or miss.
Yeah. I don't accept it as acceptable, but I have seen it.
Well, here's the thing with this lady. It's not just she took her shoes off.
Tabernacle.
Then she subsequently removed her socks.
Yes. See, that's where it's a problem, for sure.
There it gets into that's just unacceptable.
It's pretty dicey.
I was on a flight with
you get one layer off. That's allowed.
Yeah.
Like by me. But like when you take the other if you came in with flip-flops, hey, you know what? You do what you got to do. But if you came in with socks and shoes,
socks come off, you go, hey, tabernacle, and then you're out.
You need a layer of odor blocking, like Terry Crews said. We flew, I mean, this is like, there's nothing more boring than like people talking about flying, but I like it nonetheless.
I like it too.
And I think it's right. We flew international in economy class once, and then at the front of like the economy compartment, they have these dividers where you can hang a bassinet in case you have a baby with you. So, like, that's where you put the baby in the thing, and then...
Right.
Well, we were, like, right behind, one row behind the bassinet seat. The family, once we got to cruising altitude, just took their baby out of the bassinet and then filled the bassinet with all the trash they made over the next, like, 11 hours.
Equated their child to trash?
Yeah. And when the flight, like, they just held the baby and then filled that thing with trash, and then the flight attendant came back, you know, it's like, hey, you gotta put your baby in the bassinet for landing, because that, like, safety protocols and stuff like that. And she was just like, what are you doing? And she didn't say that, but you could tell the look on her face was like, I guess I'll come back with the garbage bag so I can put all the trash in there so then you can put your baby in the previous trash can for landing. Like, you only have to hold it. What's the longest flight in the world is like 20 hours or something like that. Yeah. You gotta hold your shit together for less than one rotation of the Earth. That's it. Yeah. Then you can be whatever you want to be after that.
That's kind of hard for some people. Some people barely have their shit together for 10 minutes a day.
No, that's actually true.
Good point, honestly.
Do you see that?
I don't.
There was a tweet, or was it a Reddit story? Rob, you might know if it was a Reddit story, where this guy tweeted that he saw Lil Bow Wow on his plane, who had tweeted himself that he was getting on a private plane and headed to New York. But he wasn't, and he caught him in the lie as he was on
Correct.
his plane.
Whose man's is this?
That's very confusing.
I didn't
But I guess-
phrase that well. Do you want me to repackage that idea in a more
basically,
digestible
Little
way?
Bow Wow was lying about
Correct.
how rich he is, basically.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
claiming he was on a private jet when he was taking a regular flight, and someone recognized him and tweeted a picture of his face. Well, and Little Bow Wow had tweeted a picture of a private plane that he got off Google.
Yes, that was my
That was the
favorite
best
point. Is that if you just Google like private plane, it's like the 8th result on image search or something.
Oh, Bow Wow, how far you have fallen, my
But
friend.
that story did teach me Lil Bow Wow's real name.
Oh, did it?
What's
I
that?
didn't catch it.
His name is Shad Moss.
Shad?
Did
Apparently
you say
that
Chad
post
or
was debunked
Shad?
as well. Shad.
Shad with an
S.
SH.
Yeah,
Alright.
correct.
Okay, that's
Awesome.
the first person I know with that name.
Yep. That's odd.
His name is Shad Moss.
Well, basically don't lie about how rich you are, I guess.
But that post was apparently debunked.
Oh,
God damn it.
But I did bring it up to Dan yesterday in a Battlegrounds video that's not going to go up until like May 20th. So, like,
all right.
I'm going to be dealing with that as well. The fallout of that being debunked for a while.
Fucking fake
Wait,
news.
how is it?
All
How
right.
is it debunked? He wasn't on the plane.
I don't know. I didn't read into how it was
Yeah, this
debunked.
is where
I just-
we dig our grave even deeper then.
See, this is one of those things where, like, people. I obviously am.
Oh, it was
one of the
not
people here.
debunked.
No, see, now it's
exactly.
the other way.
No. This is exactly what I was about to say. I'm also one of these people. All humans are. You read the headline, right, and you accept
Yeah.
it as fact until there's something else comes out. But if something else comes out, it's just a headline too. You don't know if that's true either.
But no. You got to go one step deeper. The way you determine your first judgment of legitimacy is headline plus source.
well,
'Cause
yes.
anybody can buy an official looking domain and set up a WordPress site, you know?
Not
Yeah.
anybody. Some people
Well,
couldn't.
When we're talking about
Everybody
like,
has a son or grandson,
Okay, that's fair.
granddaughter that could buy
Jared
a domain
Kushner,
for them.
usually.
if you're talking about like what happened in Lil Bow Wow's life, I don't think I'm gonna be, going too hard into my sources to try to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, but we should, though. It's
with
good
him.
practice.
I mean, yeah, but
Well,
like,
it's just
I
like
don't.
if you see news and it's from like, the Wellington Wellspring, and you look at it and
Yeah.
you're like, ugh. Like, I don't know if I trust this headline that says cure for cancer literally found. This time it's not a joke.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then you
no,
go
and
to the
that's-
actual
that's
article, it's
fair.
like from 2003.
Yeah, and like a scientist is like, don't read too much into this, but in 3% of mice, this reduced tumor size,
And 5% grew an ear.
Huge if true.
Yeah, that is correct.
that's fair, but also it's like news about a funny, here's a quirky thing that happened to this celebrity's life. Like who cares if it's true or not, really?
All right,
Unless
well, I
it's
could
like
just
something
make
like,
up lies about Ryan then, and that might be fun.
I mean, people do that.
Yeah.
People write fan fictions all the time.
That is true. There was the one guy who thought I faked my streak because sometimes I started a run and it was a continued run on the chest because I hit Alt F4 before the game's ending cutscene actually finished. And then I had to debunk it myself because and I'm talking about you guys in chat. The majority of people were like, well, jury's out. But there were some people like, well, finally, the truth comes out. It's an accusation, so nobody would just go and, lie on the internet, right? And I was like, no, actually, test it for yourself. Here's how it works. And he's like, oh, yeah, I mean, my bad, but, it still might not be legitimate. Okay, well, so you're just a dick then, basically. So, well, all I wanted him to do was be like, hey, sorry I made this big exposed, I hate you post before I even tested my own theory that took 4 seconds to replicate. Instead, he was just like, well, I'm sure there's something else. So. All right, whatever.
See, that's the weird one for me is when people will they'll have something debunked and see it's clearly a lie and then be like, well, yeah, but it still could be. It's like,
Well, yeah,
well,
the
why?
same way that
You
anything
just
could
made
be
it up.
not true eventually in the right context.
There's also the conspiracy when PewDiePie was playing Dark Souls 2. People
Oh,
were
yeah.
like,
I don't remember that
he,
one.
he probably, he's too good.
Oh, he
But
hired
I
someone
think-
to...
I think he's an idiot, so I don't think it's conceivable that he could be beating Dark Souls
Oh.
2 as well. So he's probably paying someone else to get their gameplay, and then he's recording his commentary over top. He has the greatest job in the world. He's making $8 million a year, releasing like one video a day, playing video games. And you think he's gonna, how could I fuck this up for no reason whatsoever? I'm gonna get like a clandestine Dark Souls 2 surrogate somewhere, you know, off the grid. And instead of just recording 30 minutes, and that could be my workday, and I'll make like $15,000, why don't I get him to send me his best of, and then I'll watch it, and then I'll script it, and then I'll make commentary over top of that, and then I'll edit it and upload it.
In 20 years, there's gonna be a book that comes out, and it's like the real story of that PewDiePie didn't play any video games.
Yeah, it was actually just a Sorosian conspiracy that
All the people start coming forward one after another. Wait, you were also hired to play video games as PewDiePie? That's really stupid.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, there was that. You guys see it? It was the top of r/all of the Overwatch thing. Do you see that?
No,
What's
I did not
Overwatch?
see that.
So basically, this one dude who's, I don't know, some popular Overwatch content creator does giveaways all the time, and some guy used a fake name and claimed that he was the guy that was supposed to get a giveaway and said that he didn't get that giveaway. And then this dude who, you know, who did actually give out this thing to this real person had like death threats against him.
Bad, man.
Yeah.
People
For
are
not-
ruthless.
And he debunks it like a day later, but it's like there was like it was the #1 post on r/all about how much of a piece of shit this guy was, and there was like zero proof, like nothing. So like, you know,
Wait, so the whole story is that he promised someone a game and they didn't get it, according to
Well,
them?
you know, because it's tied up in so many things. Because if a streamer's doing stuff for giveaways, that's like a promotion for the streamer. And then if the streamer says like, "Hey, you won," you know, they get good press.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah,
they never
yeah.
give out the gift, then they're not actually, you know, squeezing the juice.
No,
you
I'm
know?
just making
Right.
sure that's the whole story. Like, that's what the death threats were about, that
Well-
someone didn't get a
Well,
game?
you could see
Yes.
how if you extrapolated it to like, you know, hey, I won a GMC Sierra from McDonald's Monopoly and they never gave it to me. You can
Yeah.
see how people would be quick to be like, fuck the McDonald's Corporation.
right? Yeah.
And then later, if it was debunked, they would be like, well, I was wrong, but still, if that situation was true, you got to admit I would have been right.
Right. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
they had done that, they would be dicks, right?
Yeah.
But, like, it's
But
over
the other
like
thing
a
is that
$5
he-
copy of McPixel on Steam.
I forgot what it was that he gave him like a $50 like Starbucks gift card or something. But he did actually
That's-
give that thing out. It wasn't
I
even
know,
like
but-
it was.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to play with the theoretical of what they even were upset about in their head.
Right. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
almost would rather have the McPixel copy than the Starbucks card.
That is ridiculous.
I'd definitely rather have the $50. That was a Steam gift card. Okay, there you go.
Okay, well then I'll take the Steam gift card for sure.
$50 on Steam. I mean, that's a game.
I just don't really go to Starbucks, is why I would have very little use for that.
You could sell the Starbucks gift card for like $48.
I guess.
Or
yeah.
you could sub to 10 streamers on Twitch. with the
Also
Starbucks
true.
Gift card.
Oh, you can
or
use
2
Starbucks one for
streamers.
that? I didn't know that was in there.
I mean, I don't know if you can, but you can. There's like 600 different payment methods.
I
and
know
like
Subway was on
500
there.
of them are. Yeah, I assume that a Starbucks gift card would
All
work
right,
on
that's
Twitch.
a valid
But I don't
reason.
know.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you for the background commentary while I study. It helps a lot. All right, loud noises on 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
I didn't know there were sustained loud noises. I thought it was.
Enjoy failing your exam, you fucker.
Get wrecked.
Yeah, enjoy the lack of forward momentum and incredibly downward-facing trajectory your life is going to take.
Did
Yeah.
you see the post? I forget what subreddit it was on. Apparently it's Airline and Reddit hour, but it was like today I fucked up or something like that. Where the
Okay.
guy was like, he's a server at a Mexican restaurant, and then this like family came in, and it was a couple and their college-age daughter. He's like, "Hey, folks, what can I do for you today?" And the dad was like, "Well, hello there. We're celebrating our daughter's graduation from college with her English degree." And then the server just said, "Whoa, that's awesome. I've got a master's degree in English literature. So anyway, can I bring you guys some chips and salsa?"
That's pretty good and bad.
That is good. Yeah.
Has that been debunked
Really
yet?
good. Well,
That's true. You don't know if that was true.
I
They
was
could've
actually
made that up.
filming in Mexicali Rosas at that time, and
Classic.
I love that you could just say, like, yeah, you know how two people talk to each other once, hypothetically? Yeah, no, that didn't happen. Prove it.
we got the chat logs.
I mean, if you
thing
got
is,
the
too,
Google
that-
goggles, maybe you could.
Google goggles.
Google goggles.
The thing is too though, like when it's like something like that, like I always see that all the time on Reddit when people are like you know, it's like a funny text conversation or something, and people are like, you know, there's a website where you can, you know, blah 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 blah. Like, who cares?
Sometimes, though.
Somebody!
There are some where it's like, you know, a
Yeah.
text conversation with like their girlfriend, and the girlfriend is like, "I want to suck on your dick and cook you a ribeye steak," and then the guy's like, "Yeah, whatever, baby," and then. So it's a very strange example, and then you're like,
Right.
"That's
I
a
like it.
conversation that is, you have fabricated that, and you're leading a weird life right now of sadness." But
Like, while that's true, at the same time, like, if the does it being real, is that the only thing that made you laugh of a thing?
I think it's sort of like, you know, it depends if it's being presented as real. Because, like, stand-up
Right.
comedians always go like, "Well, it reminds me of the story that happened the other day." The story
Right.
did not happen in, like,
Exactly.
99% of scenarios. But it's kind of like a non-verbal agreement between the audience and the comedian. Whereas it's like, check out this conversation I had with, my dog rolled over on the
Dude,
telephone and accidentally ordered a
it's-
pepperoni pizza.
It's like
And then-
finding out amateur porn was shot by a bunch of, like, veterans.
professionals. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right? That would just ruin the whole freaking agreement.
It's not like they do that.
No,
I actually
not
would
at all.
prefer
They
that,
definitely
because
haven't
I would
thought
be
of that.
like, they're being compensated fairly for their time, which is the basis of any capitalist society.
But
So,
Right,
in the
that's fair,
opposite
yeah.
direction, if it's an amateur porn director, there's a better chance that they will make a better split amongst everybody that's involved, and they won't have to dissolve all the assets.
I don't know if that's true.
What?
I think amateurs are just professionals in waiting, man.
In waving?
In waving?
In waiting. Professionals in
Waving
waiting.
is like Ohio or Illinois?
Minasan. Ohio.
This is getting weird.
Yeah. So let's just keep going that way. Let's see where that goes.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Babaka.
But I don't poop from there.
Bapanada.
Boppa-
Mobadies?
Nice, yeah. Kimchi.
Kim Jong-chi.
Dude, I'd watch a Kim Jong-il porn.
And what's your Kim Jong-il porn? It's me, Alphonse Sax, the inventor of the saxophone from East Flanders. I would watch a Kim Jong-il porn.
Oh, Nichan.
That's all it took for the Swedish accent to come back and not be a really racist impression of an Indian accent is for me to almost do a Belgian accent.
Right, yeah, it was basically the same thing. I was playing Bubga with Alex yesterday, actually.
Oh,
Funnily
BaerTaffy.
enough. Yeah, right, yeah, him. No, Butter Waffle Man.
Yeah, I know.
Actual Butter
So
Waffles.
Cam, like, summoned him back into reality, and then now everyone's back together?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I don't know.
Cam dissolved from reality. He may have
He
been
did,
in
yeah.
Canada. He may not have. No one can be sure. And
Did he
now
dissolve
Alex
from
exists?
reality, or did he just go live a normal adult life away from the internet?
Yeah, he did that, which is basically dissolving from reality. Let's
It's
be
our
honest.
reality.
Sometimes I would like to dissolve from reality then.
That's why you go to Japan, right?
But you
Yeah,
miss all
it's
the great
basically true.
memes.
Yeah, there's no memes in reality, so you have to be comfortable with that idea.
I saw an old lady fall off her bicycle. That was kind of like a
Yeah.
living meme.
You saw
in
a
many
man
ways.
fall
hilarious,
down
yeah.
a set of stairs with a bag of glass, too.
I didn't see it. I just
Oh,
heard,
you heard it. Yeah. That's
But
really
it was
all you need.
unmistakably a bag of glass, or a box of glass, rather.
Sorry.
Right, yeah,
box.
no, of course, yeah.
Definitely a box.
Oh,
Trying
look,
to punch holes in my story here.
All I'm saying is he was so detached from the internet that, like, when I asked him what he's been watching, he was like, I watch YouTube videos sometimes. I've been getting into that He Productions guy. That sounded
Stupid
like
moron.
I've never even heard of anyone saying it that way yet until now.
Some kind of fucking idiot.
Is that actually what that's meant to be?
Well, apparently they were originally going to be he, according to a single person in chat that mentioned that yesterday.
Am I the one that's out of touch?
I don't know, but I found it hilarious as well. So free to solve.
That was an home wrecker.
That is an ohm wrecker.
He used to do that sound all the time before he dissolved from reality.
Michael Jackson sound.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Alex that said that. Alex was talking about butter waffles nonstop.
Butter waffles.
Unironically, though, I do really want to try butter waffles. They seem pretty good.
I've had them on many occasions.
Yeah.
They're a pretty good food.
Are they buttery?
It's like
Sort of.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like
They're-
0 to
on the
10 buttery. How buttery?
Well, I mean, they're not buttered.
Like
but
Ritz
it's clear
cracker
that-
is like a 6 buttered.
They are less buttery than a Ritz cracker.
Oh, I'm out.
They're still delicious, though.
Are they more like of a sweet type of thing?
Yes.
Huh.
How well do
Okay.
you think they'd take butter if you put more on it?
You shouldn't. This is everything wrong with America.
That's me.
All right, how
That's me.
crispy to
Rob's putting salt on a ham, a food that literally lived in a salt bath for like 3 weeks.
Well, so
You're
did
trying
Twitch
to
chat.
butter your waffles. There's only like 6 ingredients in waffles. It's like butter is the big one. The other one is flour.
I'm just saying, you should really salt and pepper. Maybe this is why Kate doesn't want your sandwiches. You're not
She
salt and
likes
pepper
my
in your
sandwiches.
sandwiches.
She just doesn't like them as much
No,
as
she
like
doesn't like
a
them.
sweet store-bought sandwich, which I think is completely fair.
I don't know. I make a mean sandwich, man.
Dude, your sandwich couldn't stack up. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And I believe your sandwiches could be good, but it's like unless you're slow cooking your own brisket in house for a 1 lunch sandwich, there's an economy of scale that the restaurant you can't conceive of.
If you
In
put an
fairness,
egg on
you
it,
didn't
I'm in.
tell me it was a brisket sandwich.
didn't ask.
That's a hard. You can't hit that with anything.
I know.
You
That's
can
what I'm
make
saying.
brisket.
Yeah, but you're not gonna make brisket to make 1 sandwich.
What if you
out
made
of.
7 sandwiches out of it and you kept them in your
Even
refrigerator
that-
for a week?
Even that is almost too much. If you're gonna talk to me about saving time, just go to the freaking grocery store, buy a 300 grams
What
of
is
ham.
your aversion to making sandwiches prepared
Dude,
ahead of time?
Because it compromises the bread integrity to an extreme degree to keep them in the fridge.
You don't have to put the bread around them.
Then you're not making a sandwich in advance. You're assembling the innards of a sandwich like some kind of freaking serial killer and then
Keep a little
scooping
box.
it out of a bowl.
You keep a little box filled with brisket, and as you need it, you pull it.
Yeah, but that's not making sandwiches in advance. That's
It's making the
brisket in advance.
materials that are for the sandwiches. There's intended to be sandwiches.
You ain't got a leg to stand on. Your cow got tipped in this one.
They don't
I
get towels.
made some extra rice
Nobody caught
yesterday,
that. Okay,
and
good.
I didn't actually. But
nobody
I
kicked
made
towels.
But yeah, I made some extra rice, and I made some fried rice today.
Dude, it's a great idea.
You made
Having
extra rice? How dare you!
Dude, here's the thing. You're going, I put jet fuel in my coffee. And then
No, the
I'm
kid
going,
in Tennessee tried that.
no,
It did not work
I'm
out
going,
well.
don't put jet fuel in your coffee. It's bad for you. And you're going, what do you have against jet fuel? I got nothing against jet fuel. When it's in an airplane.
It was Mountain Dew
Robert's-
and jet fuel.
Robert taking 40 minutes to make rice means that it makes a lot of sense for him to make multiple portions at the same time because it extends the cooking time by 0, becomes way more functional.
You're making my brisket argument right now.
I'm not arguing against cooking brisket. I'm just saying you want a sandwich on demand, and you're like, oh, well, I have a brisket sandwich. What's more efficient, to go to the store or to go build a time machine, buy some brisket, slow cook it at home, slice it up, and then have it in the fridge ready for this exact moment?
What the fuck?
I'm all for meal prep. Just for meals that make
No,
sense.
you're not. You're very much not, and you can't stop talking about it.
I'm extremely pro meal prep. Like when I was in college, cook a pot of chili, eat that every day for dinner for like 5 days in a row. What I don't do is go, I'm going to save time by pouring 7 separate bowls of cereal and then putting them in my cereal cupboard with a spoon in them. And I got a little syringe of milk that's attached to the side, so I'm good to go.
They call it a sidecar.
That's an A&E show right there waiting to happen.
But just because I keep the milk in a syringe doesn't mean it's a problem.
Call it milk squirters.
Yeah.
That's a different show, actually.
I've watched
That would
Milk
be on
Squirters.
Public television.
Is that before or after the Bean Crusher show? I can't remember which order they come in.
That's during, I believe.
During.
Yeah.
I really like when they crush the beans between their toes.
You can't even toast a sandwich and then bring it to an office job and put it in the fridge. Because by the time lunch rolls around, 3.5 hours later, you pull it out, the bread's all like weird and cold, and like toasted bread has to be consumed close to the time of creation.
Yeah,
it loses something in the glacial Holocene that precedes.
What's a Holocene? That's a word I don't know.
It's an epoch in
it's spelled
the history
like
of a planet.
You've seen it written before, but probably didn't realize that it was
Halcyon.
I know in that Holocene.
I didn't know it was pronounced that way, actually.
Yeah.
What if you're into cold bread?
I'm telling you, if you
here's
listen
my
to death
impression
metal, you learn all these words. Sorry.
Freaking conversation with Twitch chat. A reasonable opinion. Oh, but what if? Extremely unreasonable thing.
I mean, you're the one who brought in rocket fuel in a fucking rice set.
That was an analogy, and analogies are exempt from that.
Are they? Are they?
I think carbon's a pretty good element. Ooh, what if you're allergic to carbon?
I just don't think you should prepare for anything before it happens. You should do it immediately as you need it.
That is a logical extreme right there.
Oh, fuck. But, yeah.
Like, if you're having sex, why put on the condom until you come?
Oh, here's I might have sex next week. Might as well put on the condom now. See, 2 can play that. Why would I waste time at the moment? I'd rather just have it ready to go for when the moment comes up.
Maybe I'm wearing one right now. You're never gonna know.
You know, people do put on condoms to jerk off.
Yep.
Why? I don't know.
Do they
People
put on
pee into them.
Do they put on condoms in the morning if they're gonna jerk off at night?
Probably.
They put them on to protect their wood.
I mean, to be honest with you, there's a dude who comes in a box for 10 years, so there's probably a dude who puts a condom on all day. There's probably a couple of them, to be honest with you.
It's called a posh wank, according to chat.
Why?
Never heard of that one.
I guess, like, instead of being basically free, it's slightly more expensive than that. Oh, come on.
I suppose so.
Wait, what's the basically part? How does
I was factoring
wanking
in the cost
you
of, like,
anything?
a tissue.
You could just jack it into the forest.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to pay for the forest.
I was going to say,
well, how did you get to the forest?
You live next to it.
Did you walk to the
forest? You could jack it into a pile of dirt. I don't care.
It costs you the calories that you used in order to jack it.
Oh my god, so you gotta pay
to
to be
you
alive.
can get that from the stuff on the ground in the forest.
Yeah, but how are you walking to the forest? At
some
point,
maybe you were born in the forest.
Just jack on your own leg. I don't care.
How did you live for that long then?
You're eating the mushrooms, the forest shrooms, the shrooms of the forest.
Even digestion costs energy.
Oh god.
Costs a lot more than in that line of thinking.
Cash, grass, or ass. Nobody jacks for free.
Except for Jack Nicholson. He
Don't
jacks
stop
for
till
free.
you come.
Ew.
I mean, that's how you do it.
You ever seen the
Most
devil?
of the time.
You just keep
seen the devil come in the pale moonlight?
Yeah, I've seen that. It's on DeviantArt.
Really? Yeah, right.
The devil is
true.
also shaped like an animal.
Yeah, and wearing a police vest.
Was the animal a rabbit?
Yes, actually.
Is there a picture / video of Judy Hopps using a rabbit on her rabbit vagina, because that would be next level,
You just
right?
leveled it up. It's Rule 35, motherfucker.
Exactly, dude. We've gone one level deeper into that rabbit's vagina.
That's a slippery rabbit hole to get down into. That you just brought up there.
Here's why I'll never be an elected official. First off, I don't want to. Secondly,
This conversation.
well, yeah, but like, here's what I'm gonna say, because you'd think like I'd be able to mobilize the youth vote, but here's why I won't be able to.
Yeah.
I think people jerk it too much.
I think you're wrong.
I know that connected to that, there's like, you know, some people grew up in an environment that shames sexuality, and I'm not trying to be that. I'm not saying you should never jerk it, but I've been in chat with you guys, not you the guys, but chat specifically, when they don't think I'm there. I think you guys jerk it too much. You're always talking about it, and moreover, you talk about it like a sommelier for jerking it. You know, you never talk to like somebody who doesn't drink that much, and they're like, yeah, I like red wine. But these people are not like, I like red wine. They're like, I can only get drunk on this kind of vintage from this region of this particular part of the world. And even then, I get bored with it after a couple of days. And I'm like, well. So that's why if I was, like, mayor, I would just make it illegal.
Mayor.
So if you were a female horse.
If I was a mayor, I would make it.
Mayor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think if you're part of any industry long enough, you're going to develop a taste and a bit of a critique-oriented mindset toward things.
Industry, though.
I'm saying that if jacking it means a lot to you, you're going to start to have tastes about what kind of jacking it does it for you better than others. It's just the way human nature works.
The more you feed that beast, the more you become that beast, you know?
The jerking it beast?
We are all a beast inside.
Yeah. Well, you know...
Like Judy Hopps.
Probably. There are probably people who, by now, I mean, we've already been running for like an hour, right? There's probably people who have left the stream, or even left it on, jerked it, and came back.
I assume, if we get like 5,000 people watching each show, I generally assume that at least a couple of people probably just jerked off in the middle of it. Because, I mean...
That's probably true, yeah.
As weird as this sounds, why wouldn't you? If nobody's around you, you just, you don't even have to throw us on mute if you don't want to. Probably when we went, that was like the moment of completion.
I thought maybe it was a little deflating, but you never know.
There's a lot of people confirming. I don't know if they're all telling the truth, but I mean, I would imagine.
Yes. No one would lie about that.
Percentage of them. Yeah.
Maybe it's one of those moments where they're going like, yeah, I totally jerked off. Wink, wink. But actually they did, like the ironic admission that absolves you of guilt. Officer, I murdered him. Okay, good one. Wink, wink.
Just keep this in mind, Ryan, the next time you do an Isaac video and you, censor yourself for saying fuck and need to say fudge instead.
Oh, I know, but the thing is, I'm already making money on the Twitch side of this. So if the NLSS VOD gets demonetized, then I'm okay with it.
Okay.
But
that's gonna really put a damper on us if we ever have to completely censor the show.
No. The ads have come back on YouTube. Now I'm just kind of mining it for humor anyway.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
But there was a really... I mean, everybody on the YouTube side of things is extremely... They got a hair trigger for anxiety, which is horrible.
Because nobody can believe this is still a job. So we're all ready for it to fall apart.
But I definitely saw some posts that were like, YouTube is freaking out. They've developed an algorithm that scans your videos for the F word and sometimes even the S word.
Whoa,
and then it automatically puts you in the mature category for advertisements. Jeez. And I was like, all right, starting tomorrow, NL's Lego channel.
I'm making slime 3 times a day.
Going up.
Yeah.
Goldman makes slime. The YouTube channel.
Makes you wonder why YouTube hasn't changed to a different model than the advertising model by now. Makes you wonder.
Well, it works for Vivo.
Yeah.
And that's what makes the money, really. Music videos.
I was
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. I was opening
it.
I was
close
opening up. Oh God, it's so NBA Playgrounds. Apologies.
But we are playing golf next.
Are you guys?
You all right there, Robert?
Yeah, we're playing golf.
Look, we're already good. We're moving on.
I just finished.
I have not finished.
Perfect.
I'm on the chest.
Gross.
I'm gonna
Okay,
finish
that's-
on the chest.
Hey, Austin.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Austin. Think fast. Do people jerk off too much?
Yes.
Okay. See, he agrees with me.
Is that what we were arguing? Because I unmuted your stream for a second, and I heard what amounted to the most ridiculously strange analogy I've ever heard.
Was it the
Is that
gas?
about
the rocket fuel one?
Is
It was
jet
the-
fuel?
No, people with alcohol drinking.
Oh, the
specific
Somali. Yeah, they're masturbation Somalia.
If you're a part of any industry you love, you're gonna
but
eventually
this is
develop
not an
a
industry.
critique-minded mindset.
I just didn't understand the analogy, because I unmuted, so I missed the context. So to me, you basically said, "Oh, the people who only can get drunk to specific kinds of alcohol."
Here's the
and
thing.
then suddenly, as mayor, I banned jerking off. Like that
Right,
connection made sense.
That was the point at which I took my reasonable point and wrapped it in an absurd conclusion to pass the conversational ball to somebody else.
It
with a lot
started
of
out
fuel
with him
attached to
saying,
it.
"This is why I don't want to run for elected office."
Yes.
That's
Right,
the
yeah.
important linchpin to the
Because
whole
I
story.
can't get the youth vote because I'm not anti-masturbation, but I'm anti this much masturbation.
And when I'm mayor, I'm gonna require it. So there's gonna be two different types of world that you can live in, and mine will be better.
But what do you mean that there's no industry for masturbation?
Well, I'm not saying there's no pornographic industry. I'm saying just because you jerk off for free doesn't make you part of it. It's like saying you work in the snack food industry because you eat a lot of Cheetos.
So you're saying if you just make art for yourself, you can never be an artist?
Look,
That's
that
a
is way
bullshit
too far.
argument, Ryan.
That's ridiculous. First up, we're not talking about art. We're talking about cum. Can cum
Just
be
because you
art?
don't take
or
cum
compose
seriously
art?
doesn't mean it's not art.
Oh, what do you do for work? Oh, let's say I'm big into the adult industry. Oh no, I have no role in its production, merely consumption. But at the same time, I'm very switched on to the trends of the industry.
Nothing wrong with that.
Thanks for the subscription, Austin.
No problem.
Which golf are we playing?
Nick, which golf would you like to play?
I'm still on Isaac. I'm finishing the blue baby fight right now.
But after that,
Yeah,
Oh,
after that.
well, after that, I can't really tell you. What do you want to play?
All right, I'm gonna flip a coin.
All right.
Flip a coin. Okay. And oh god, I'm not looking at it. Heads is golf with friends. Tails is golf it. It's tails. It's golf it.
You said it
All
so
right.
passionately, like we were gonna think there's something wrong if you had seen it.
I had to close my eyes and put my hand over the screen.
Like you could have
Like,
just said either one, and you didn't need to flip a coin.
Well, I mean,
Same fucking game.
It's not really.
But like,
is golf. Golf it has new maps. Chat saying.
I've been studying for
That's
this Unity
pirate code.
test, right? Like this certification exam. And then like every lecture starts off with, okay, start a new project, put in a sphere and then a cube and then scale it to make a vertical plane. And I'm like, I've just made 70% of a golf game that I can put on Steam.
If it's so
It's exactly
easy, you do
the
it.
same.
I'll play it. I love golf.
Dude,
I'm for golf.
I can't make the net code, so that's,
This is just a checkbox.
But you
for that.
probably could though.
No, I mean maybe, but I have no idea what that entails. So.
All right, I
All
beat the
I'm
Binding
saying
of
is
Isaac.
I
I never
heard
need to play
from
this again.
Look, you just checked the
Two
box.
game developers.
Just check the box.
Just check the box.
Yeah, hey,
Bear
Bear.
Taffy.
Hey, Bear.
Hey,
Hey Ryan, we won that game by the way.
Dude, I was watching it and I was like, they got this. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
We
I'm
got
glad you felt that way.
You were switched on. As soon as you made it out of that spicy Novo, there was no problem.
Yeah, spicy
We
Novo.
didn't go to Novo.
Spicy
You were at
noodles.
Novo on that one.
We were at Georgie.
They did a
you
wave,
were in
wave,
Georgie
wave, and
crates.
pumped all the way to the 4X Scopies, and then they went down to Healy Hospice and then took out a wheelie
Nick,
bin.
you know what? You can't have it both ways, buddy.
I want to have it both ways. I know all of the lingo because I am hip like you young kids.
There is a God.
I am hip. Oh.
I wish
All right.
they laughed at funny things I said instead of when the net code cuts out.
Didn't Dan Boy say he was joining?
He's gonna join for Long Dong.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha.
Long dong, dude. Wait.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Nice, dude. Nice.
I honestly don't see the difference between Nick just said and the usual episode, except no one's yelling at Mouth.
You said nut, Nick.
Do you guys think, while he's not here, do you guys think Ryan's too imposing with his sexual values?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page there.
No, that's a problem.
It's a little prudish,
Similar
to be honest.
His values about sandwiches, to be honest.
Yeah. Really overbearing about it.
There's a game called
overbearing.
Glorious Silver. Oh, I kind of want to play that.
Inglorious Slippers?
Oh, I
Tippers?
wrote Gold.
Sippers?
Gold with
Dippers?
friends.
How come they don't have a video game, simulator game, where you can do the thing where you flip the bottle onto the table and then all your bros go like, "Whoa, oh my
They have
god!"
about 400
yeah.
of those on your phone.
Yeah, you're probably right.
No, I am right. There are. I've seen them.
That's pretty hilarious. I keep telling you about Egg Inc., man. You got to download it. I was playing it yesterday while I was pooping.
A gink.
It's like
Egg.
the roll a ball kind of game, but with an egg.
Well, no, but close. In that it's not.
What am I thinking of? There was an egg game on Steam that was about rolling an egg home.
I
Is it
have
called,
no
like,
idea.
Roll the egg home?
This is an incremental game. It might be called Roll the Egg Home for some reason.
Egg
That
home Steam.
do you think NL is a parody of being an adult? Yeah, probably. Actually,
Oh,
it's
Egg
like
Returns.
a caricature.
It's called Egg Returns Home.
Nice.
The egg has a mustache, and you roll it over spikes.
He's just doing all the things he thinks adults are supposed to do.
What are you
Right. Yeah.
talking about? It's this motherfucker, like, BaerTaffy's 26-year-old man playing.
Hey, I'm 27.
Oh, he's 27-year-old man.
Yay.
He's playing Battlegrounds with Austen. He's getting popsicle juice all over his hands, and this is the guy you're taking adult life advice from. You're like, hey, that guy's trying too hard because he likes kale. Yeah, he only likes kale because he thinks he should like kale because he's an adult, not because it's a delicious vegetable that also happens to be good for you.
Don't call it delicious. Don't
Kale
you
is
sit there and
good.
call it delicious.
Like
You
raw
fucking
kale,
liar.
raw kale is not that good, but
Yeah.
kale
Somebody
in the
listening?
salad is good. You can host. You can host.
Wait, make sure you go to Properties Beta's experimental version? Wait, there's an experimental
That's
version?
golf
for
with your
this?
friend. That's golf.
Yeah, that's a different one. That's a different one. Oh, there's a new map on Golf with Your Friends, is what people are saying.
No.
Intriguing.
Kale is for people with no taste. Yeah, okay. Let's get in fucking 900 week-long argument about whether pineapple belongs on pizza because we're so cultured.
You know what's funny about Hawaiian pizza? I was reading about this yesterday on a TIL on Reddit. It was invented in Canada.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, the home of the
Also-
Resident Evil movies.
Also true.
Also, apparently, pineapple is not a common part of traditional Hawaiian cuisine. Apparently.
Seriously?
According to Reddit commenters, yes.
Oh, so then that's just wrong.
I mean, I don't know. There's like a bunch of them talking about it. But again, who cares?
That
But, like-
root they like a lot. What's that root called?
The pineapple's not native to Hawaii? Is that true?
Yeah, it's not.
If you had asked me where pineapples come from, I probably would have said Hawaii.
Where would you say now that you know it's not Hawaii?
It's got to be someplace in the tropics. Then.
Florida.
It's gotta
Central America.
Let me see.
No.
Pineapples are
taro.
from
It's gotta
Georgia.
be like some Polynesian stuff then.
First discovered Europeans go to okay, they found them in the Americas, but where
Whoa.
in the Americas? Yeah.
Oh, tell me it's actually Georgia.
Florida.
Central America.
The plant is indigenous to South America, and it's said to originate from the area between southern Brazil and Paraguay.
There you go.
The
That was
taint.
close.
Yeah. It was brought by the Europeans.
TIL,
Honestly.
motherfucker.
Great guess.
Yeah. But, you know, in fairness, there's also the thing where, like, there's a lot of traditional, like, European dishes that contain, like, you know, corn and potatoes and shit. And, like,
Boom. Da,
Those-
da, da, da.
those were New World things.
Nice shot, guys.
Good,
Yeah.
good,
It's
good
time
hole, good
for
hole.
the New World Order, not the time that makes you run for the border. It's a new religion wrapped in a revolution with a proven solution for your mental pollution.
Yeah. Tomatoes are also a New World vegetable. Did you know
That's
that?
correct. Yes,
Yeah. It's crazy.
it's not that crazy.
It's pretty I mean, like, What did Europeans? They must have been eating shit for like 30 million years.
Well,
Like,
it should
what
tell
do
you
they
everything
have?
you need to know that they got in wars over spices.
Yeah, that's a fair
So
point.
they'd be like, man, I would rather have like a 15% chance to die than continue to eat this unseasoned food that I eat every day.
They want the
Yeah, that's
SMP
probably
real
fair.
bad.
Even the rich people were like, this is worth it. Oh,
Are you supposed to go like slow on
Yeah,
this?
but here we go. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, you are supposed to go slow on this.
Back in the day, tomatoes, they used to actually gift them from one family to the other down to generations. That's why they're called heirlooms.
this is not
Really?
correct.
They were a huge commodity. It was a big deal for them. That's
Well,
where it
tomato-
came
they-
from.
They did
And when
originally.
Julius Caesar returned from Gallia, he said, bring me your finest vegetables and baked bread products. I would like to make a salad, and thus the Caesar salad was born.
Wow, that's huge. I had no idea.
Huge.
Huge.
Oh, he's done it.
That oh my god!
Why did that
you
work?
See that? That was amazing, dude. But yeah, no, they originally thought tomatoes were poisonous because they're part of the nightshade family.
Isn't that like a Marvel character?
Yeah, the nightshade family. They
It's a
They
whole family of
battle Batman.
mutants.
yeah, they battle Batman regularly.
They battle Batman regularly.
Regularly.
Wait,
What?
that'd be a
You
DC
know what?
character, by the way, Rob, not a Marvel character.
That's not a DC character. That's he's actually from Detective Comics. It's a totally different thing.
Oh. They really
I'm
passed the
enjoying
tomatoes
another
down.
giant popsicle, by the way.
You can't eat 2 popsicles in the same day. And this isn't an adulthood thing. It's
That's
just
an adulthood thing. That's what
no,
you're
that's
doing.
that's not 2 popsicles in one day. That's 2 popsicles like less than a quarter of a day apart.
Popsicle elitist.
Yeah,
What kind of
It's-
popsicle is it?
he's an adult. He can choose what he eats.
Grown ass man.
Grown ass man.
He's a grown ass man. He
It's just
enjoys
too many
the booty.
popsicles.
That's fine.
Is it like peach
It's
puree?
not fine. Like it's not lethal, but it's like the food balance is all off.
Lethal.
It's just
Pop,
ice
pop,
and
pop. Lethal.
sugar.
I had some microwave hot dogs before I had this popsicle.
Nice, dude.
6 popsicles should last you a week.
That's just
That's-
ridiculous.
What if there's 2 of you?
Well, then 6 popsicles per person per week.
How hard is it to make a popsicle? It's probably not that hard, right?
Oh,
Like I
it's
made the
easy.
ones in the little ice cube.
Here's the
tray.
problem,
Here's
though.
the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I like popsicles. I'm a popsicle fan. I heard Austen say I don't even eat popsicles anymore because ice cream's available. I disagree. I like both of them. But I will say you would never make popsicles because they're not good enough for the amount of time required to freeze the water. I've never been in a situation where I'm like, I would like to have a homemade popsicle in 4 hours.
I've
I
never
want a
wanted
popsicle
homemade
now.
popsicle.
Well, you make
That's
it
fair.
so then that they stay in the freezer, and then when you want one later, you
Yeah,
But
no,
I never
he's very
want a
against
popsicle
food
later. I
preparation.
just want a popsicle.
This is
Yeah.
a gross extension of the make a sandwich for later argument, I feel like.
It's not even. I'm just being honest. If I have to wait 4 hours for a popsicle, I'd rather just eat something else.
Something cold?
Yeah.
Well,
But
like,
I mean, you
it's
can make
one of those, the best time to plant a tree is, 20 years ago.
Yeah, but if
Right.
you do that, you get a tree. If you do this, you get frozen water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
also,
it's
what
also
happened to
not
the other
20
19
years.
years? Like, what happened there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Oh,
confusing.
yeah, technically, okay, yes. The second best time to plant a tree was
Yeah,
one day after 20 years ago. And then the
19
third best
years,
time-
364 days ago.
Could I get a
And
list
then
of the top
subsequently-
200 best times to plant a tree?
Like,
There's loads of them.
Thank you, Monus Mick, for the 100 bits.
you spend a few minutes making some popsicles, then you have a popsicle every day for like a week or two. Like,
He hates that, though.
Oh my god.
You can buy popsicles from the store.
you can buy a tree from the store.
He's got a good point.
You
You
can buy
can't
a
Yeah,
buy
store
the-
from the store.
The point is creating your own enjoyment.
Well, how's your
and
homemade
satisfaction
popsicle,
out of
Bear?
it. It's delicious. I had to take it out of the box and freeze it and wait a whole 24 hours before I could eat.
This is ridiculous. They come pre-frozen. You get them in the
I
frozen
gotta say,
food
Bear.
section.
No, dude. I got Otter Pops, man.
What are
Otter
otter
Pops?
Otter.
See,
Also,
I didn't know either.
how
You
did
know
you know what
exactly
they
what
are?
they are. You know what they are, but it's just a weird name that I've never heard.
Yeah.
It's the popsicles.
The popsicles.
They're called
you snip a little
daddysicles.
plastic off the top and you push it from the bottom. It's like a little plastic.
a push pop.
Push a push.
No, it's not a push pop. Push pop has a little
That's
stick.
candy, dude. Yeah, it is sugar water in a plastic tube.
With the banana in it. Like,
Oh, guys, we
it
got.
smells so bad.
Apparently, Bethesda won't send us review copies, but they sent us in the mail some Prey swag. But
Oh,
in
really?
the Prey swag, I don't know if you've seen it on Twitter, they sent like a banana holder with a banana inside of it because it's like futuristic.
Mm.
Right.
But
What?
it had to come across international waters, right?
They sent you a banana?
Bananas all like black and decrepit.
Send you a rotten banana?
That's fucking
Smells
weird,
so
man.
bad.
That's horrible.
Do they not know food is perishable?
Why in the world would they send a banana?
Just send me a code, you weirdos. It's ridiculous.
Truly mind-boggling.
At least it's in a holder, otherwise it would have just been a bunch of mush.
Here's some garbage we mailed you.
That's fucking
Review our
absurd.
game. Oh,
You ruined my house, but your game's all right.
Kate, don't throw it out yet.
You need a
Yeah,
picture of it.
You gotta get the clout.
Take a picture of it so I can tweet about it later.
See, no storing it for later, but tweeting's okay.
Yeah.
Also, Bear, what's
Guess
up
what's
with
in
every
this-
time we
I
talk
don't
to
know.
you, your family is either freezing or unfreezing something?
Good
Wait,
question.
he has a good point.
No, establish the pattern for me.
Well, Elise had an Uncrustable that she wanted to defrost,
That was
and,
de-thawing, yeah.
and now you want to freeze popsicles to eat them later.
I mean, you typically approach me at the time of day I'm used to consuming food.
Frozen food.
It's
Frozen
frozen or becoming unfrosted.
Look, I did get it. I've been grilling stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Wait, yeah, hold on.
Okay, what are you playing?
You have them with you right now?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
it.
Kate,
I bet there was a plate and then like a water bottle or something.
No.
Okay, what was it?
I'm gonna mail Bethesda a
Kate, I got a
rotten
show
orange.
to run here. Just tell me what's in the box. There's 4 or 5 other people
Shut
that.
up. There's a coffee.
Okay.
Bag of coffee. There's a coffee mug.
Yeah.
And there's a toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper?
Toilet paper is really cool.
It's
Okay.
really cool.
We're gonna smell it.
I'm- I'm not gonna go smell it. I will deal with this after the show.
So
That is-
Bethesda mailed you toilet paper as well?
Can start kind
Well,
of
for the if you decide to eat the
bust
banana.
early.
Wait, did Rob already make the joke about how if you eat the banana, you need the toilet paper?
Right, yeah,
God
yeah,
damn it!
Just did it, yeah. Too late on that one, buddy.
They're a swarm of
Rob,
Was
sharks,
there a
man.
code for prey in there, Kate?
Say no. Please say no.
That would be fucking
say
amazing
no.
if there were. It wasn't. I'd be so happy if there
I'm
was.
sure there's
There's no
not. I'm
code?
sure there's not. There's no fucking code for the game.
We also like this PO box. TB used to have a PO box, and he closed it down. And he said it was like conflict of interest because developers were sending him like swag, which makes him unable to freely, objectively cover the game because he's careful about stuff like that. We might close ours down for a different reason. Companies keep sending us game swag, and we have to pay the customs declaration for it. Like, and Adult Swim sent us a poster and a plushie for Rain World, and it cost us like $40.
Damn.
That's pretty crazy,
That
actually.
Slug Cat's cute, but it's not that cute.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I mean, I do appreciate it. It's nice. It's flattering that you send me something in the mail, but I have to pay to get the swag, and I never would have bought that stuff for myself.
God damn.
That's hilarious.
It's like,
That is actually really funny.
It's a weird fucking problem to have.
Just move to America
Paradox
like
sent me, like a couple of years ago, they sent me shirts. And then when the dude delivered them, he's like, hey, just so you know, there's like a customs declaration. You got to pay $40 to get these shirts. Okay. So I paid $40 for 2 shirts. And then I opened it up. They weren't even the right freaking size.
Oh.
And they were a size too big. So it was like I got shirts that aren't functional and I was insulted.
Why aren't they paying? Why aren't they paying for these things?
It's like the Canadian government is like, you know, you're killing the Canadian t-shirt industry.
Sending free shirts to YouTubers?
Yeah.
All these, though, they don't know I'm a YouTuber.
Nah,
Nobody
so
tell them.
Yeah.
Do they let you
Canadian
like look at
government,
the
get
thing
outta
before
here.
you pay the customs declaration?
That's what they do. I don't know if you can look at it because I think in the majority of the world, you know what's coming in the mail.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, can you check the shirt to see if it fits you before you decide you don't want it?
I don't think so.
That's fucked up.
I don't think you can open the mail and then be like, I don't want this.
Have them send you the X-ray image. Maybe you could use that.
Look, it's not $1 million.
Maybe it's a complex money laundering.
It would
scheme.
add up really fast if you got like 5 of those.
Glad to join the NLSS talk about custom regulations from U.S. to
Yeah.
Canada.
We already did talk about flying planes for a while.
That's true.
We do a lot of customs and plane stuff.
Dude, I want to fly a fucking plane.
Do it.
Do you?
I want to
Who's
learn
the
how.
adult now?
You do seem like a pilot to me, actually.
That's actually, you know what? Flying
Wait a
like-
minute. What pilot qualities do I have?
You've got this sense of adventure and like an open-minded idea to that the world is a big, cool place and you want to explore it. And
That's
the
not what
thing-
I want my pilot to have.
Why?
I want my pilot to be detail-oriented and committed to the job.
All right. Well, he's not.
I don't care
necessarily
about my
flying
pilot's
you.
sense. I don't care about my pilot's sense of adventure.
He could be a
Oh, it's-
private pilot
Everybody in
for
chat
himself.
just said it's the voice.
It
I
is
just
the
have-
voice.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Nice.
actually, yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah.
Bear, could you go like give us a pilot speech real quick?
Around this is your captain speaking. We're about 20,000 feet up in the sky here, and
Yep.
we're gonna be
All right. Well,
Your
drinks
your
card out in the
uhs are
hall
perfect.
soon.
Also,
Yeah.
kind of
yeah.
blew it a little though.
Ooh, what's the deal here?
I want my pilot to be more authoritative than that. I don't like some uhs are acceptable. He is flying the plane, but I don't want him to take 2 minutes to tell me that we're at cruising altitude.
no, the uhs are the time he's concentrating on flying and can't talk.
He's flipping
Yeah.
4 or 5 different switches in the midst of a single.
Yeah, he's doing an aileron roll and everything.
Aileron
Aileron.
roll.
Mhm.
What?
Aileron roll.
It's a Scientology thing you wouldn't understand. Yeah, Bear's the pilot.
How old can a pilot be before you start to be worried about it?
Like 60.
70.
65, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Same for doctors, I think. Right around the same place.
It depends on the type of doctor, I think.
If he's a general practitioner, I don't care if he's 90.
Yeah.
Really?
Hook
If he's
me
a
up.
surgeon, like,
Yeah.
you know,
I wanted to be like
past 30, like, yeah.
First day out of
No.
medical school.
Yeah.
Past
I want him to
30?
be just old enough to have seen the exact same case that I have.
Dude, the people in between 30 and 50 are in their prime, I think.
Yeah, I agree
Spoken
with
by
that.
the one of us who's over the age of 30, am I right?
All right,
Got
I'm
him!
biased. So fucking
You're
sue me.
slightly older, you fucking nerd.
You act like
Grandpa.
you're never gonna be there.
I'm never gonna get that old.
Go fly a plane.
We had a situation like sometimes we have to fly this regional airline to get to like my parents' house or at least the airport near it. And there's like a dude, it's a small plane, like 15, 20 seats. And this dude's like taking our bags and he's like, hey, nice to see you. Hope you have a good time on the airplane. And I was like, oh, that's nice. They gave this high school student like a summer internship. And then we get on the plane and he like pulls off his hoodie and puts on like a suit with the wings on it. And I was like,
Oh, now you've done it.
oh no, baby, what is you doing? And he was the co-pilot. He was like flying the plane.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, you know, that's all right as a co-pilot, right? He doesn't have the most
Yeah,
scary
but
job.
the pilot was a woman.
Oh,
Whoa!
I know.
I'm
fuck!
fine.
Did they
with
have
it.
enough toilet paper? Am I right?
Did she ever period while the plane was flying?
It was a wholesome story until that moment.
Yeah.
I'm
And from
enjoying
what
a
I've
nice
heard, planes literally like
soft
fly themselves.
brown
these days,
Madrinas.
so-
Well, you're saying she couldn't fly it because she's a woman if she had to?
No, I'm
Austin.
saying that you shouldn't be worried about
Wow,
pilots because they don't have
dude.
to do anything.
Wow.
That's why I'm like Mathis, he's putting on airs with his flight anxiety. Like I get that he has no control over it, but at the same time, like just get over it. You literally sit in a chair inside of a big computer that flies through like 99.9% of the time you're in an airplane, you can't hit anything. There's nothing to hit.
Yeah. Well, there are like there are planes that have gone down because a bunch of geese flew into the engines.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
kind of terrifying.
Miracle on the Hudson,
Like,
man.
Yeah, is that what happens?
It's a-
A bunch of geese fly into the engines?
bird strike.
Yeah.
I didn't know that actually.
The lucky thing that Tom Hanks was there to save the day.
That's right.
You know what
Yeah.
would have been a miracle is if he just didn't hit the geese.
He's
That's
right,
true.
actually. That's true.
I don't know why you get a medal for fixing something you messed up. We should give a medal to all the dudes who never crashed into the birds
I
and then
agree.
had to land in the
How
Hudson,
about
right?
everybody gets a medal except for people in jail?
Every time a pilot has a successful flight, they should get a medal.
Oh my
I
god,
agree.
think
Not
of their
crashing the
chest would be
plane.
filled with medals. They'd jangle onto the
They'd be
freaking
wearing
thing,
armor, yeah.
That would be
badass.
and no
sick,
one could
though.
stab them in
Yeah.
the heart.
Yep,
Man, you would see a pilot with like 8,000 medals. You'd feel safe as shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I already do
If
just
the
thinking
dude
about
just
it.
like has a wedding dress made of pilot safety medals, you're gonna be
Wedding
good to go.
dress?
You know, there's a fairly common procedure that in like high winds, planes will land like sideways.
Yes.
I've seen videos
Yep.
of it. I've never experienced that, but I would be freaking the fuck out if that was happening.
When
Like,
you
I
say
had one that
land
wasn't
sideways.
but it was definitely like diagonalish. You know, like, it was
we got-
not fun.
You mean they just scraped
Yo,
the
lobby
shaft on
coming
the
up.
runway?
Do we have a lobby coming up?
I've already sent you invites. You didn't get it?
yeah, I
didn't
can't
get it.
join.
I have no invitation.
I also have no invitation.
You guys
I'm
seen the
hitting-
video? There's like a 15-minute video that teaches you how to land a plane on YouTube.
Mm,
Because it's one of those like situations where the captains have passed out, right? So you're like
All right, I'll make the room again.
you'd be able to land.
Hey,
a plane.
YouTube! You're not gonna believe this one.
No, it's like a pilot who made the video.
Mm.
It's really informative, but like I watched it and I was like, I could do that. But like the issue is that like at every stage of landing, like you have to click a different button or move a different throttle. Like the hard part is like you have to like pull the wheel back and like aim the plane perfectly while it lands. It's like the hard part. Everything else is just a different button or switch.
Step
you have to
one,
press.
locate the device. I remember that much.
But like it seems so stressful like for a non-pilot because
Yeah.
like it's like the 20 different things
Oh.
you have to do at different
There's
points.
something wrong with my game. I have to restart it. That's why it wasn't sending you invites.
Gotcha.
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 Gotcha. That's a
Martian colonists,
like a-
if they had,
game?
yes.
Like, absolutely not.
No, it's
No?
like what they call the free-to-pay mobile games, isn't it? The gotcha games? Or am
Yeah,
I
on
thinking of
Mars.
something else?
What are we
Why?
talking about?
First off, none of us are qualified to be Martian colonists.
Yeah, but
none
if
of us
we
are
were-
qualified to be Earth colonists. But let's put that in perspective. The planet
Right.
on which we spent our whole lives on.
Yeah.
If all of the technology was stripped away, we would be like among the first culled from the
No,
population.
dude, I've watched that ancient technology channel a few times. I know how to.
He'd be the dude bashing your head in with a making a ghillie suit out of your skin.
I know how to make a water-powered hammer. I'm ready.
The other thing is, it doesn't get better than like our existing situation. We play video games for a living. You know how long it's going to take Mars to get that cottage industry going? Like
Yeah.
3,000 years.
First person to do is going to make a mint, though.
A
Yeah,
Mentos?
definitely.
A mint, though. Everybody in?
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
And think
yeah.
of the
But
chat
also,
today, though.
a Mentos is going to cost you a mint when you're on Mars.
A Mentos is a mint. Is a Mentos a mint?
No,
Kinda? I mean,
like
it
the
kinda
mint flavored
is.
one maybe, but
Yeah.
like
What about a York's peppermint patty? Is that a mint?
That's mint
Chocolate.
chocolate.
no, that's
yeah.
a mint candy.
But it
It's
has a
mint
mint
chocolate.
filling.
Is
Yeah.
mint flavored
mint-
ice cream a mint?
Well, okay. If a York peppermint patty isn't a mint, then is a junior mint not a mint?
That's what I'm getting at.
A junior
Wait, did we
mint
already
is not a
decide
mint.
if mint is candy?
Find the trail of causation from mint to junior mint.
A mint is not a candy. Or sorry, a junior mint is a candy.
Is a mint a
it's
candy?
It's a chocolate.
But is it not a mint?
It's
A
not a
mint
mint. If I said, "Hey, do you want a mint?" and then I gave them a junior mint,
That's
I would
a
expect
candy.
them. I would expect them to be like, "This isn't a mint. It's a
So
junior."
then, basically, what we're saying is an ice cream sandwich isn't a sandwich.
it's
That's where
fallacy of composition.
There's so many implications here.
Mm-hmm.
is mint candy?
If someone
Yeah, let's
said,
start
"Do
at
you
the
want a
beginning.
mint?" and I said yes, and they gave me a waffle cone full of mint chocolate chip ice cream, I would punch them in the fucking
You wouldn't be
face.
thrilled with that news?
I would say this is ridiculous. What's your agenda here? Because this is like not a normal.
Don't waste my
transaction
fucking time.
humans have.
Is a mint a candy?
No.
No, mint.
No.
Most mints are
yeah.
not candies.
Mint is a
No.
leaf, isn't it?
You
Well,
don't
yeah,
eat
that's
it
a
like
leaf.
a
I'm
candy,
talking
though.
about
You
in
eat
the
it to like
context
freshen your breath,
Where
or,
somebody's like, your
make
breath
them-
smells have a mint.
No one's sitting there dropping peppermints like it's candy. Like
Yeah,
that's
but,
not-
okay, what about a candy cane, which is peppermint flavored?
That is a candy. Is
That's
not
a
a
candy.
mint.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is just a peppermint.
It is minty.
But it's an excessive amount of it.
Oh,
though.
if I have a lamb shank with mint sauce, is that a mint?
I think the implication is that they are sweet in general, not things that are savory. Also, this is a gold mine of discussion. I had no idea that I was about to stumble into.
I'm with Austen that a mint is functional. A mint is not, its primary focus is not to be enjoyed, but rather to provide, a
utilitarian
secondary
Freshness of
benefit.
breath.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Now, if I did use a candy cane to freshen my breath, would it then become a mint?
No, because that's just stupid.
Well, but why would it would freshen my breath?
Whether you like it or not, it would.
Yeah, it's gonna do it.
But that's not its primary focus.
Yeah.
That's just you using
So
You
it
could
needs
suck
like
the
saying
end of it
it-
and turn it into a fucking shank. It's still gonna be a candy cane.
If you take a shit in a coffee mug, that doesn't make it a toilet.
Right.
Okay, yeah,
But
that's
doesn't it?
fair. I mean, kinda. A little bit.
What are Tic Tacs? Are they candy or are they practical?
I would say those are candy.
Those
I would say
are-
that I eat those like candy.
I'm
But then again, I don't
talking
eat the mint
white
It
ones.
Tic
depends
Tacs.
on the flavor.
White
Yeah, I
Tic
eat
Yeah.
the fruity ones, so
I
that's
do
just
the-
candy.
Well, orange is the only
Yeah.
strategy with TikTok.
No,
If you
tropical
are
fruit
brushing
is
your
amazing.
teeth and you swallow your toothpaste, is that a mint?
I mean, if you put it, if you
I'm not
put
done with the Tic
toothpaste
Tacs.
in between chocolate, is it a candy?
We go back to the Tic Tacs though.
No, don't
Okay.
create hypotheticals. Only use one material per situation.
White Tic Tacs, mint or candy?
That's a mint.
That's a mint.
Are the white ones the mint flavor?
Yes.
That's,
Yeah.
the
That's
mint
like-
flavor, yeah.
Yeah, which one is? It's just
But,
straight up
okay, if that is a mint and not a candy, then why can't a candy cane? Besides the
'Cause you
obvious
don't-
naming convention.
You're not using that to refreshen your
All
breath.
right. Picture this. You got
All right.
2 peppermint patties.
Yeah.
You slather one with a thick layer of toothpaste and then
Yeah.
mash them together. Is that a sandwich, a candy, or a
That's an abomination, I believe, is the
Yeah,
answer.
that's probably true. Yeah.
I hate that he won't take my question seriously. I just want to know.
And
There
these
are-
mints are delicious.
There are flavored. Like, okay, so an Altoid. An Altoid is a
That's
mint.
Curiously strong.
100% a mint.
Altoids
That's
are
a
mint.
mint. So we
I
have our
suppose
base.
so,
I
yeah.
suck them for
Right.
enjoyment.
I do too, but
Enjoy mint.
You can
Hey!
enjoy. You can enjoy a mint.
But if you do,
But
it's not
But you shouldn't
functional.
be popping them. You don't eat like 4. That's stupid.
I ate 2 at
Oh,
once.
mints should be consumed as needed instead of as desired.
Also, Altoids are a whole
Okay.
nother edge case because there's cinnamon ones, and I don't know how we're gonna get into that.
Those ones
Those
are
are
not mints.
candy.
Cinnamon.
are all mint-based products that are designed specifically to freshen your breath considered mints?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about gum?
So then gum. Yeah, that's my point.
Gum.
Gum is not a mint.
A mint has to
No.
be.
Gum
It
is
must
candy.
be consumed. You don't consume gum.
You have
put it
to.
in your
Yeah,
mouth
you
and
got to
chew
be
it.
able to consume the mint. You got to be able to like, from start to finish. You gotta. What's the word I'm looking for chewing something? You gotta masticate it.
Masticate, yes.
You gotta masticate it. You gotta ingest it.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here.
Gum is
Got to come up with one.
gum can be a mint.
Chad, don't swallow gum.
Gum can be a candy.
Oh, who's the adult now, Bear?
Yeah, but that's like detrimental to your health, though.
I mean, so is a lot of the other shit I do.
Eating 6 popsicles a day.
I heard Sean Spicer swallows like 6 pieces of gum every day.
Oh, that explains his
Really?
attitude.
Yeah.
He's got to get all that
That's not
gum
good.
out of his belly, dude.
Yeah,
He's
he's got
upset.
a belly full of gum. That's what his problem is.
Somebody's
Oh,
got to help him
yeah.
out.
Heard he
What
was
about
hiding in some
breath
bushes the other
spray?
day.
You're right, Gibbaz. What about breath spray?
That's-
You
What about-
consume that?
What about Listerine strips?
Well,
They stick
you
to the
do
back of your
consume
teeth.
those?
No, you don't really consume the breath spray though.
You do consume.
It kind of
breath
just coats your mouth, right? Like you don't really like
You don't
swallow
consume
a
it intentionally.
significant amount of it.
You get a contact
Call
high
it
from it.
Consumption.
It is consumed, however.
No, but like not really. Like there's
If my cum tastes like mint and it freshens my breath, is it a mint? Thinking face.
It might be.
If you have that kind of cum, like you've done something
You got
great.
minty cum. You got a good thing going. You got to
gotta go
share
tell
the
somebody.
secret.
You think you can do that? You think you can get minty cum?
I've been thinking
when you
about
have
this for
enough
ages. That flavors are there's so many options.
You guys
Yeah.
talking about Shamrock Spunk?
Yeah. Basically.
with this plan.
First, I get the LED glowing balls, and then I get the cum injection of flavoring. I'm like a soda fountain.
Thinking.
Gross, man.
Extremely
Thinking.
gross. Did you guys see that Malth bent over the McDonald's Corporation of Canada today?
I did see that, yeah.
What
What
was
was-
his problem again? Because this tweet didn't make sense to me.
He got a combo
Just ended that
And
conversation
then-
with that one. Okay.
when he looked at the drink turned out to have no liquid in it. It was just a cup full of ice. So he tweeted McDonald's and said, "Hey McDonald's, thanks for the medium ice." And then they tweeted him back today and said, I love how serious you have to be if you work in like you're the corporate Twitter account. But could you please follow back so we can get some details about the situation?
The situation. Dude didn't put some drink in his ice. That's all.
Everybody's afraid of being the next United, so like, you know, you gotta
Oh,
be
yeah.
careful, man. You gotta be careful. Good thing they didn't, you know, take the Coca-Cola and force feed it down his throat because he didn't get the ice, you know, with his drink.
What if this hole is impossible?
It
No,
feels
it's
it.
doable. We've done it.
I'm really
The
happy
worst.
that that was the case because when I saw Malph's tweet, I thought way worse of him because I thought he asked for medium ice in his drink and he was complaining that it was slightly off on the amount of
Oh.
ice. And that was like, wow.
I thought medium ice meant a certain size, a certain volume of liquid frozen.
Well, actually, did you guys see in other fast food news? Did you see
Got
that the guy, the Wendy's guy, got the Wendy's?
He got
Yes.
well, he got a year's worth of nugs.
Yeah, well, that's what he asked for.
Oh, I thought he asked for
They
infinite.
said he will never
Did he get the
No, he said a
18
year's
mil?
worth. Yeah, well, no, he didn't because that's like more people than are on Twitter, basically. But
He
like,
got the most retweeted tweet ever.
he beat Ellen.
Wow, what an
He
honor.
beat that Oscars tweet.
Yeah. So
Man, I would ask for like a year of chicken sandwiches or something.
Yeah.
Different
you
strokes
think
for
he's
different
like
folks.
regretting it now? Like that he didn't ask for like a lifetime of nugs?
Dude,
Because like
that's
a
gonna be
year is
like-
not that much.
He's gonna have to talk about this for the rest of his life.
That's true.
So he's gonna be the
apparently.
nugs guy.
Yeah. I've never really had Wendy's. Oh shit, you fucker! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Did you say you never had
he's-
Wendy's?
I've never had Wendy's nugs. I don't think.
Oh,
if
they're
Ryan
alright.
gets 100 sub within 10 minutes, Ryan will eat the moldy banana.
I'm not gonna
for
eat
five.
that banana. Kate she's actually playing with fire. Like, you know how Dan gave us that food poisoning curse?
Yeah.
Yes, on Monday, she was talking about like this flatbread that we bought.
Yeah, I'm
And
perfectly fine.
and then I was like, wait a minute, I bought that flatbread like 6 days ago. When's the expiry date? And she's like, don't worry about it. This is how it starts. I'll eat that dairy product that's past due. All of a
It's not
sudden,
dairy product.
there's cheese in it.
Dairy product it has cheese and meat and other stuff.
That's all the things that can poison you when
Wait.
they go bad.
How many days ago
It's
was it?
bread
You bought
with
it?
cheese and meat in it? Because that's a
Yes!
sandwich.
Wait, you have a prepackaged sandwich.
That's
you
a
were going to
flattbread, not a
consume-
sandwich. It's just
That is a
sinner.
You guys
Sinner.
are
You're done.
you're actually running away with fake news.
You're
It's just
done.
a yuppie. It's a yuppie pizza.
We got him.
A flatbread.
We got him,
is-
boys.
A flatbread is just a pizza that has like a yam on it.
What?
It's not a sandwich flatbread. It's a pre-made pizza. It's a yuppie frozen pizza.
What does yuppie mean?
Yuppie is like people pretending to be richer than they are.
They're above their station.
That's not true. It's not yuppie pizza.
We did buy it from a place called Save on Foods, so I guess that's not that yuppie.
You're making it even worse.
Well, I don't know why we're even involved in this conversation
You
right
can't
now.
fight
If
fake
we get
news with
100
fake news,
subs,
Ryan.
In 10-minute Ryan
Stop.
I'm not
selling out
eating
your
the moldy
husband.
banana.
Stop selling him out.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you. I'm not
$25
eating the
subs
moldy
count
banana.
triple.
We need 99 subs.
No,
like
you
that.
don't.
That being said-
Leave him alone.
I'm not. I mean, you can sub, but I just want you to know all the information. I'm not going to eat that banana. I would love for you to
Fucking
subscribe,
Jared,
but I'm not going to subscribe and then eat poison.
Yeah, that's really mold's really dangerous. That could actually.
I can just eat a banana. That doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
We got Bartlett pears in the fridge. I'll eat a Bartlett pear.
Eat
at
a
100
Bartlett pear.
subscriptions.
I don't know what
Do you
that
think
is.
that you will get food poisoning if you eat that banana?
Probably.
Of course.
It's not that bad. It's just
It smells bad.
it smells really bad.
All right,
If
Chad.
we
If I
get
get
Said it was
1,000
moldy.
subs, I'll eat the
10-minute
rat
Ryan will
poison in the
smell it for 10 minutes
basement.
straight. I'll attach it to his nose.
Kate, we're killing it. I don't need to resort to these ridiculous challenges. People already subscribe because of
Yeah.
our amusing anecdotes.
My numbers are so good, but I will eat
Well, the
rat
whole
poison.
theme of this show is we're already living the dream. What are we gonna do to squander it? Would you kill yourself for 1,000 subscribers?
Yeah.
No, I would not.
I mean, I would.
One
you guys
sugar
want to
pulling Russian roulette per 1,000 subs. Just one. That's all you get.
Kate, get out of here. You're ruining the feng shui, trying to kill your husband. No, we haven't upped my life insurance since I graduated university. There's nothing in it for you.
You may want to check. Maybe Kate did.
Empire Life still thinks I'm a worthless individual.
What if you still are, Ryan?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Kate, get out of here.
Oh, goodness. Had to just
Wow.
lay that dagger
You
in there
wanna
before
freaking
she got
poison
out.
him? What is?
This lady's got a problem. I'm the greatest husband of all time. And then she's like, what if I just murder you? She didn't even leave. She's just 2 seconds away here.
Maybe she's slowly putting arsenic.
You know,
into
she
each
came
of
in,
her
we were
meals.
recording Battlegrounds last night. She
Yeah.
came into my room and just said, how many episodes has that been? You're surrounded by garbage. There were 2 garbage bags that had been tied up, just ready to be taken down. It wasn't like I was living in squalor. But when that video goes up on YouTube in 22 days, people are going to be like, they're going to have this image of me living in a dump,
That's not it.
like surrounded by just loose trash on all sides. There's 2 garbage bags
Too many.
that you tied up and put in the front of the house.
22-day backlog of pub.
No, we recorded 16 in the past 3 days.
Fucking hell.
That's a lot.
But we had to do 2 sessions because,
It's like 15 minutes of
Could-
gameplay.
well, we couldn't do Sunday or something. I can't remember why. And then we also couldn't do Friday or Saturday because I'm going to be in Seattle hanging out with your bitch ass.
No, yeah.
Is that true about your
So-
ass?
It's not a bitch ass.
Oh, okay.
That depends who's taking it.
Well, I don't know. I heard Angus has a nice ass and he's a bear.
Depends who's taking it.
Gotta watch you guys all go into that same hole and respawn.
Yeah, it wasn't a good place to go. Don't go there.
Oh,
Oh,
good bear.
I followed that one.
That was a good one. You should go in that one.
Thanks.
Which
bear.
one was it? This one?
That was a
yeah.
good one.
Yeah, this is a good one. I'll eat the banana for 1,000 subs. Send me the banana. Mail it.
Yeah, it's
Priority
already
mail.
been once.
I'm counting the subs. We still need 40 more subs.
You got 60?
I don't think we got 60.
It's pretty crazy.
I'm not eating the banana either way. This is
If you
not
guys-
false advertising.
If I get 100 subs, I'll continue to produce the same amount of content that I produce on a
See?
daily basis.
Austin's got the right idea.
I won't. I will.
Well, I already owe them
amazing
something
Yeah.
for the 1,000 subs, so I don't want to get too far deep just
At
yet.
1,000, I'll stop making everything. I'll go offline permanently.
Is that a promise?
Yes. I'm out. I'm gonna cash out.
All right. Cutting off 1 toe per sub today, boys and girls.
You know, we're really not that far from that on the internet, I would imagine.
I hope not.
Oh,
I waited
this
for it to
gonna be
move
much
for
better.
so long and it didn't move, and then it moved right when I shot. Rude.
Oh. God damn it.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Oh, I did not hit it hard enough.
Oh.
Oh God.
Rats. Ah, this one takes so much focus.
Oh, he's done it. Maybe he's done it.
No!
1 tooth
God
per 20 subs. You know how expensive those teeth are to get back?
Yeah, true.
What if you just got it done at the dental teaching hospital instead?
I've done it.
Yeah,
I
I also
can't
did it
believe
right at the same moment. That was
I
fun.
know, I saw that. That was amazing. But yeah, send me the banana. I'll do it. Send me the banana.
God damn it.
All right, but you gotta give me $40. Oh my.
I wonder if they charge extra if it's a rotting banana.
I mean, in a way, I think I might have contributed to international smuggling. Because, like, I'm pretty sure you're not
Yeah.
supposed to send fruits and vegetables.
You didn't
through
send
the
it
mail.
though.
I mean, I know I'm
Yeah,
with
but you
dude.
accepted it.
You didn't know
Like
it was
that.
in
I didn't-
there.
I didn't know what it was.
But he's like
That's
he's
not,
like that blueberry mule that was on the bus that got arrested when we went
Yeah.
through Vancouver. That guy's still
No,
rotting in jail for those blueberries.
No, you're like that guy that they tell you about who lets someone else pack his bags for him at the airport.
Yeah, they say you should never do that.
I mean, you should never do.
And they
But
also
then
say never
sometimes
leave your bag unattended.
in security, they go, "Hey, did you pack your bags?" And I go, "No, my wife did." So basically, it's like if you find anything in there, go talk to that lady because
I think that's a valid
This is like she's
answer,
trying to feed
actually.
you a rotten banana, you know?
Yeah.
They just want to be able to
Exactly.
tie a person to that bag.
My cat, I realized that they like suitcases too much.
mm,
Because I have 2 suitcases, and one of them is laying open, like on top of like a dresser, because I'm lazy and I just didn't move it, and I'm out of
Yeah.
space. And he would just sleep in there because there's a towel in there, and he would just always sleep in there. And I was like, okay, you know, it's an open container. Cats like that. It's not the suitcase.
Can't
He
drive with an open
actually
container.
sleeps. I have another suitcase in the closet that's open on the top and on its wheels, so it's vertical.
Yeah.
He climbs into the suitcase, the vertical one, and sleeps inside of it while
Yeah.
it's standing up.
You want to know a pro tip? Just get some tape and tape a square on the floor. Your cat will go inside the square.
you want to know a pro tip?
Yeah.
Close your suitcase and put it away.
But he likes it. It's in the closet. It is away. The door's broken. I can't close it.
You want to know a pro tip?
Yeah.
Always wash your apples before you eat them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
that's
honest
true.
with you. I don't do that.
You don't do that?
It's not
Really?
In Europe,
I
you
don't-
don't, you don't wash things. Did you know that?
I don't.
You can get
I don't
pesticides on
wash
your mouth.
I don't wash my fruits, and
They
I
don't wash
didn't wash vegetables until Kate saw me one time and is like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't
Yeah.
wash vegetables."
That's,
That's
it's
not like
monstrous,
a
honestly.
personal preference thing. That's gross.
Yeah, that's you're not supposed to do that. Come on now.
That's pretty gross.
It's never come back to bite me in the ass.
Yeah, but like with apples, you're eating the sticker adhesive. Then if you
I
don't
take
wash
the
those off.
sticker off.
Yeah, but there's a little bit of adhesive left on the apple if you don't wash
It's
it
so
off.
low effort to just run under some water really quick.
Yeah.
There's a little adhesive.
Oh,
left
we
on
got the
apple.
guys who won't wash plates. Are
Yeah,
gonna
and that's
tell
how
me
you
about
know it's low effort.
Exactly.
You're making an argument for us.
There's no pesticides. I'm buying only kale grown in real cow shit, okay? Why am I paying $6 per kale bunch? Someone should pre-rinse it for me.
That's why they have them in the little sprayers out there, so they keep them all rinsed out. But you still gotta clean them when you're at home.
I don't think so. I think that's fake news.
You gotta stop calling stuff fake news.
Yeah, that's a bad
Yeah,
habit.
it's sad.
Oh, I get it.
Sad.
Yeah, it's sad,
Failing.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
Sad,
Huge.
yeah. Sad
It's
is-
so sad, sad, sad.
My girlfriend
sad,
roasted
Fuckers
you
won't
for
even wash their hands after they take a shit. They're gonna tell me you should wash your apples all
What
the
the
time.
What are you talking about?
I wash my hands every time I take a
That's
shit.
fake fucking news.
That's
right
fake
there.
That's fake
news.
news.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about chat.
That's no.
That's
you're
also
just-
fake
now.
news, though.
Well, to a degree.
Is
I
it
mean,
a
some
big
of them
deal
are
to have
some.
your
They got
girlfriend
a large
pack your
audience.
underwear?
Some of them are probably, probably like a serial killer out there. One of them, like,
I hope not.
Dude, that'd be crazy. You think a serial killer watches?
I mean, mathematically, maybe one.
No.
If
No.
there's 10
1 in
masturbators, there's one killer.
5,000? That's crazy.
1 in 6,048, actually.
Gotta give him a little more credit.
I don't know, pick a really obscure job and let's see if we can see one in chat.
Oh yeah, I bet we'll see 100 in chat.
That's a good point. Yeah, never mind.
I want to
President of the
see.
United
I forgot
States.
100% of chat is untrustworthy. So.
Well, how many of you in chat are dentists by a show of vote yay?
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if we have one dentist who's in their 20s and then like 3 people in dental school.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got about 400 vote yays.
There's gonna be quite a few dentists, I think.
I mean, I have a friend
good amount.
who's a dentist, and
That's a lot of dentists.
Look how
He
many dentists are in
watches
chat.
Hearthstone streams like all the time. He's always talking to
Yeah.
me about Hearthstone streams.
He's
And then
not
I'm like,
talking about
hey,
your streams.
well, I go, hey, buddy, tell me. Well, he did message me once, and he's like, holy shit, your wife is one of the top 3 Hearthstone streamers right now. And I was like, yeah. But sometimes I go, hey, tell me about somebody's messed up teeth. And he goes, I can't do that. Doctor-patient confidentiality. Oh, whatever, you prude.
Can you just not say their name? Like, wouldn't you not be able to trace it back to anyone ever anyway?
I'd still be mad if I found out someday, though,
Hmm.
I think.
Well, my girlfriend
All right.
roasted the shit out of you for a while, Ryan, saying that, like, why does Kate pack your underwear for you? And then, like, does she shave you too? It's like, I didn't think that was a big deal. Like, what, having your
here's the
significant
deal.
other pack for you?
I have packed my own suitcase on many occasions. Kate wants to pack my suitcase, because if I have to pack the suitcase, it takes 3 minutes, and I just grab, however long I'm going somewhere, I take that number, add 1 to it, and put that number of clothing items into the suitcase, just willy-nilly, and then close it up. That's it.
That's what I do. Yeah.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
She packs it super nicely and super like tightly wrapped and stuff like that, so that it's all organized. And then the trade-off is that if she buys things, she can put them in that suitcase. So it's we have a good like symbiotic relationship. She takes a lot longer to pack, but she also has that empty space for herself if she acquires something on the voyage.
Reasonable.
That seems like a fair compromise, I'd have to say.
And you always take
No.
one, but
I don't
I do
like
have
it.
to negotiate sometimes. Where
Okay.
I'll like go through the suitcase. We're going for 6 days, and there's only 6 pairs of socks, and I'm like, nah, 7 pairs of socks. And she's like, what? You wear 2 socks some days? I'm like, no. If my feet get wet, I'd rather carry 1 extra pair of clean socks than wear the same wet socks for like a day and a half or something.
Yeah, but what if your socks get wet twice?
Well, then, I mean, at some point, you just gotta get new shoes, I guess. You always bring 1 extra, probably of every clothing item, but definitely socks and underwear are the big ones.
Socks are
Yeah.
so small comparatively. I don't see a problem having 2 of those extra.
Yeah, you're not. So that's like trying to save time putting PJ Sammys in the freezer. You gotta pack extra socks. That's-
if I have the heaviest socks on planet Earth? Could contribute to having a curved spine in my late 50s.
Made it like
I have
molybdenum.
adamantium socks, special made. I need them for balance.
Yo, what if your socks
This
get
guy wears a
crusty?
new pair of socks every day. People are talking
Ooh.
about you and you don't know
Come
this
on
yet.
now. Yeah. you gotta.
You need
Come
to
on,
wear
you-
new socks every day.
Do not be reusing socks.
You
That's not
actually
a-
should reuse underwear before socks.
You should hear the reason that someone I know wears 1 pair of socks a day. He didn't say because, like, get them dirty, don't want to reuse them.
Okay,
He comes in them every day,
that's not okay.
and that's why that was his reasoning. He's like, I gotta have one if I masturbate.
Oh.
Oh,
What, like
Yeah.
traveling?
No, just around, And I was like, that's
what?
gross. He's like, no, you just wash them.
You could just
All
not
right.
do that. Why that though? Like,
yeah. Why that though?
You
I don't know,
But
just-
you guys realize this is just 1 step away from the paper plate reasoning.
This is not one step
You're
away
already
from the paper
gonna
plate
wash the
reasoning.
socks. So why not just add to the mess instead of having to buy Kleenex and then you gotta get a garbage can and some
I'll be honest, if I
bags.
came in a sock, I wouldn't put my foot back in that sock.
Well, no, I
even
don't think-
after I wash it.
not
He's
that,
not
not
putting
that minute.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he's gonna wash them.
I mean, I would hope so.
He's done it.
Like,
I
how
don't know,
many
even
minutes
if-
does he
even if
wait
you
before he
wash
puts them back
like,
on?
I still wouldn't want to put my foot back in that sock. Just in
I'll be totally honest. I still do not understand the coming in a sock thing.
I don't
just
either.
Don't get it. I don't get it.
It's
And
like
he,
a really
he got mad at
rough,
me
dry
because
vagina.
I said, oh, use a paper towel or something. He's like, that's wasteful. He had me there completely.
I mean, technically, he is correct.
Yeah. I got.
That's why you should just eat it.
That's what we got to that point next.
You use calories to make the cum, so you should try to recapture as much of that as possible. You could save upwards of a fraction of a cent every year on your grocery bill. That's why the first piss every day, I just run it through the Brita filter a few times. It saves you the 2 cents on flushing. Dude, we got an email from like our hydro company. I don't know if they use that phrase in America.
No.
You know, our power company that also controls our water.
We don't pay for water in America.
Yeah, it's free.
No, we do.
I don't.
Well, I don't either, but we do as a culture.
I pay for it.
Anyway, they sent us an email, and they were like, you know, if you cut 1 minute off of your showers, you could save $1 a month. It's like, you gotta get new marketing people. That is a terrible. That's $1 for a 30-minute equivalent of a shower. I would pay $1 to shower in my own shower for 30 minutes. That's a smoking deal as far as I'm concerned. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Well, technically,
they probably
$12.
spent more money sending you that notice than you could have saved showering for 1 less minute.
That's probably true.
He's done it on his 4th attempt.
Yeah. You guys got good water pressure showers?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah. See,
I invested in a pretty awesome shower head, but
I can't even change my shower head.
You guys never talk about the
Why?
fact that it could be your entire setup that's fucked when it comes to water pressure. Had to
No,
get the
that's
pressure
true.
tank freaking redone, and that
That's
was
the
a whole
first thing
thing.
you do when you're looking to buy a home. You know, your wife. I was gonna say your woman. I'm actually. I admitted it because I'm so ashamed that was my first choice of words that I feel like I need to own up to. You know, your wife's like, "Is there a good school in this neighborhood? I don't really like the color of these walls. We have to get some granite put in here." The husband's duty is to go into every room with a sink, turn on the tap, and then be like, "Pressure's good, and how long does it take to get hot?" And then, no matter what, you go, I don't know about that.
It takes 4 minutes for my water to get hot.
Oh my god!
It's way too
You
long.
could just
really
run it through
bad,
the freaking front
dude.
lawn in Texas, and it would get hot.
Aren't you? Wait. Aren't you renting? You're renting,
Yep.
right? So fucking go to the landlord and be like, "Hey, Dick, do something about this."
Yeah, start it with "Hey, Dick."
You can.
Hey,
yeah.
Dick. Well, that's his
Yeah.
name.
Hey,
Fuck
woman.
Yeah.
Hey, woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Get your woman out here to fix the water pressure.
But seriously, get your landlord out there, man.
Get your
You
life
can't do that.
together.
Also, isn't that like a kind of a dated phrase when you think
Your
about
woman?
it?
Your woman.
No, not about that, but also a landlord. Like that just seems intense, right? Like, doesn't that seem like a little
Yeah.
bit higher in the echelons of like the kind of person
lord.
that they are?
Makes us a land
You're the lord of
serf.
the estate.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Just
Me and Austin were talking earlier. What's the deal with lands and titles? Why don't we just do it like dogs do and just pee on shit that we want to have as our own?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know who's a landlord?
Who
Dan Gheesling.
is he really?
Oh yeah. That's
I didn't know
true.
he owned
Oh, hey, let's just talk about our personal business.
Wow, he was
Hey, Dad.
ready to go on that.
That was so loud.
That
Dan
was
Gheesling
really
told
loud.
me you can buy a house in Michigan for the price of a VCR.
Oh, you can't tell the whole internet that, dude. That's his big secret.
You have no idea how expensive VCRs now.
That's true.
VCRs
It's a
are.
good VCR.
No one else was scared. Like that was incredibly
I was
loud.
scared
That
that he
was
was
really
ready
loud,
to
yeah.
go.
I mean, the one thing that I'm actually
Oh.
scared about is that it's like he was listening the whole time because there is a Twitch delay of like 30 seconds. So like he came in right
Oh, okay,
at the
like
moment.
7 or 8 seconds.
Yeah,
Alright.
but well, still though, I mean,
He's
like
done it.
he came right on.
Was he
there.
just in the call already before?
Oh yeah, he's in the call. He's here.
Oh. That explains the delay not being a problem.
Yeah.
I already said this in Skype, but do you guys want to hear something extremely quaint about our election that happened yesterday?
Nah.
Yes.
I like good stories about elections.
We're not really sure which party is going to form the government because one of the ridings was decided by 9 votes. So we have to wait. we have to wait 15 days for all of the absentee ballots to be counted and then recounted.
9 votes?
It's like have you guys ever seen the film Welcome to Mooseport?
Yeah.
Gene Hackman wins the mayoral election over Ray Romano by 2 votes. You know why? Ray Romano voted for Gene Hackman because he thought he would make a better mayor.
Is that spoilers?
My God.
That's the whole plot of the movie.
You should not watch Welcome to Mooseport. It is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. If you're a child, it might.
He's
if you're
great.
a child, it might be okay.
That's the one where he gets trapped in the Winter Wonderland, right?
In the Mooseport, yeah.
Yeah, I like that movie. I thought it was nice.
Why is it a moose port?
It's what the
It's in
town was
Canada.
called.
It's not
Do
in Canada.
mooses-
It's in Minnesota.
Oh,
Do they
close enough.
trade mooses there?
It's the
We have
Canada of the
Moose
United
Jaw
States.
and Moose Factory. After the moose are produced here, we sail them over Lake Louise to Mooseport.
I really like that.
You got to make sure the ship steers around Thunder Bay.
Right, yeah, no, yeah, you don't want to deal with that.
Production line. they bring them back up to Canada.
You get like one thing a month that Nick just can't have.
I really like that though. My favorite part is the Moose Factory because I know it's just like such a weird place to work.
I hate this whole.
Yeah, I hate this whole too.
Why would they call it a moose factory, though?
It's like I'm pretty sure it's an inherited name from the First Nations people that the land was then stolen from. And then as a cruel joke, we took their traditional name and translated it into our heathenistic language. And thus it was forever known that.
That's pretty fucked up, actually.
Dude. Our ancestors, man.
Yeah.
It sucks. Doesn't it, Bear?
Do this one.
You know, I'm
just
protest
get good.
voting the last hit.
God damn it.
Moose Jaw,
Get good.
Saskatchewan is the filming location of 2015 cult classic Wolf Cop.
Nice.
Excuse me?
I'm
think I
surprised
saw
not one
Wolf
of us
Cop.
has seen that, if that exists.
I said heathenistic, not
Hedonistic.
hedonistic. Ah. We're going to come back and play some London 2012. See you soon.
I'm gonna play some.
Oh,
London
actually, it's
Broil.
where the moose pelts were processed before they got sent to England. Okay, that makes way more sense.
All right, I gotta go, boys.
All right, later.
Okay.
See ya.
There.
Bye, Bear.
Bye bye.
Dan, you're so loud.
Bye, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
actually-
heard that too, chat, and I'm glad I was wrong.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Just moose stuff.
Moose stuff.
Just moosing around.
Just moosing and goosing. Have you seen /Red Life of Pi? I have not seen nor read it.
Life of Pablo?
Yeah, Life of Pablo.
Hey, your volume's fixed.
The pie one is when there's like a tiger in a boat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't
it's
seen
boat
that
tiger.
either. I meant to see
Hey,
it.
have you guys ever had sexual intercourse? It feels just like warm Life of Pi.
I thought you were gonna say it feels like a tiger in a boat.
I mean, it depends on who you're banging, really.
You ever banged any woman that's like, oh, it feels just like a tiger in a boat?
Yeah.
That's cool.
She was a tiger. And we were having sex on a waterbed.
Nick,
You're not telling the truth.
You know what? You're right.
I thought he was for a second.
All right, join up, join up, join up, join up.
It's Squad Up and it's boys.
Alright. Join on
I
him.
want to join quickly so I get
BOYS.
second place on Kieran.
Boys, boys, boys.
Now I can challenge Ryan.
God damn it. Oh,
Oh, fuck, you said that in the echo.
oh God. I can't mute you. All right, there we go. Done it.
Why did you guys stop playing Disc Jam? It's because Robert got too good at it.
Hey, you know what? On the last time that we played Disc Jam, I was wrecking your faces. So eat my balls, basically. When I didn't have you on my team, I was doing just fine.
Poor James.
You don't talk about that.
What's up, guys?
Disc
Hey, man.
James call me.
Much, Dan.
Hello.
How hangs it?
Hey, it's hanging in the nether regions.
Hanging in
Yeah.
bed.
Really?
How's that
Like,
going?
it's hanging?
Yeah, Nick, how's the new desk?
Very, very
He's
good.
having sex with it right now.
No,
Yeah.
I had a mouthful of Madrina's coffee.
Nice. Nice.
How much they paying?
Madrinas!
A nice round, soft Madrina's coffee. I'm just trying out different adjectives each time. I figure I'll land on a couple I like. They're not paying me anything. They just sent me some coffee. It tastes good.
Hey, speaking of Madrinas, how many upvotes can we get for our boy in Bear who landed at VO gig for
Yeah.
Darkest Dungeon?
Our boy in
Our boy in Bear.
That's pretty awesome, man. I'm fired up for him.
Yeah, it is really cool, actually.
Apparently Austin doesn't think so.
Bullshit, I hate it.
Is there a little flame emoji we can use for when something is lit or fire?
Yeah, it's colon fire colon.
All right, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah. I saw it. It's a cat taking a bath.
Oh, it
It's pretty
totally
good.
works.
Yep, there it is.
BTTV.
It's been a while, so if you guys want to
it's
give
a
me just a
different
little bit of a refresher.
Oh, that's not happening.
Brian doesn't like to tell anybody what button to press. It's usually A.
I've
though.
explained it a million times.
London 2012 is an asymmetrical multiplayer horror game.
It would be
If
more fun
Dan
if we
gets a
could
gold medal,
chase them.
I will give 100 bits to every streamer streaming right now in this semester.
Wow, big spender.
Wow.
Everyone, don't press A.
Silence.
I'd rather win than get the dollar.
Yeah, but
Money's
then you
for
can-
nerds and
I
accountants.
can't launch. Oh.
Real people are rock stars.
Dan, watch out for the
right
robot.
about
It's
that.
coming for you.
Nice race, Austin.
You smoked the start. There was no catching up.
It's redemption for all the Battlegrounds losses. Good race, Robert.
Yeah.
Whoa, they got a bronze already.
Yeah.
Why is everyone so shocked that I'm the
Why
You've
is
already
everybody always picking
equaled
on
your
me?
tournament of shame performance, and we did 6 videos.
How do you remember that?
Oh yeah, sorry. Dan.
Take forever, Rob. I tried my best.
Goal for Jamaica. This athlete will be
All right,
really
boys. Kenya's
proud
off to a
of
good
their
start.
achievements
What
in
are your
championships.
respective
A
countries?
really strong performance from
Jam.
Poland. Second place.
The boys in green.
So close for Kenya.
Nick is in
who
real
finished
life.
in third place. That means bronze.
Nick.
Robert's a
Time
Gerber
now for a
baby.
quick look at who's
Yeah.
where in the medal table.
And Austin, of course, with a polished Polish performance. As they say
Nothing like
every
a
time.
polished Polish sausage.
You guys ever polish a pole before?
Bro,
Look at the Olympic
that had no humor value. That's so
We're all
Nor did
North
it have any
American.
total value.
We're all North American here. Can we agree? There's only like 8
Well, this
different
athlete's had a rocky
sausages.
time of things over the last
Are there 8?
I think
I
that's
like
being
it.
generous.
Does andouille count? 'Cause
Yes,
if so-
I think
okay.
it counts.
Okay, then yeah,
I
I'm
don't even know
with
what
it.
the fuck
Attempt
andouille
number
is.
one, then.
Oh, dude, it's a Louisiana sausage. It's so good.
It's Andouille, Ann Huey, and Ann Louis make up one section.
Well, this one
Europeans
looks good.
are always
This one
going like,
is
oh, well, there's
arcing out towards
Floffelwurst and
80
Boffelwurst and
meters.
Butterwurst and like that's too many.
With the start
That's
of
one
this
sausage.
competition.
Is chorizo
Chorizo
sauce?
counts,
The
yeah.
hard work in training has
And then
paid off.
mild and spicy Italian.
Yeah, yeah,
And
those
then
count as
Jimmy-
two.
Then round
Jimmy
two.
Dean's sausage patties.
Yeah,
Loving
yeah.
them.
This dude is trying to foul.
Foul!
Great throw, this one.
I fouled, and then the announcer went, "He's launching it long."
Much to the crowd's delight.
What about a banger? Does a banger count as its own
Only if
sausage?
it's got
Only if it
mash.
has mash alongside.
Okay,
When
all right,
just
fair
as
enough.
he's back,
Can you guys just? What do I hit? The stick thick?
Yeah, you yeah, hit the thick, Dan.
Hit the Allen stick. Is this
Hit
a
Allen's
45
dick.
or a 35?
This is a 35.
I should say that.
Wait.
halfway mark and lying in third place, and I'm sure those
Someone in
Oh,
chat
yeah,
said-
kielbasa.
country
Yeah,
will be
kielbasa's
really
great.
excited about that.
With
Still much to do, though,
pierogies.
but it's very
Have
promising.
you guys ever had bangers and mash?
No.
No, I want
What
to
is it?
It's just sausages and mashed potatoes.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I have it maybe like once every 6 weeks or so.
Really?
But could
It's great.
it's
stadium.
not You'd have to be more American than you are to think that sausages and potatoes are an exotic food. Come on. This is getting crazy.
But I feel like that's something you eat in Ireland or something.
Whoa.
It is.
We have Irish people, but it's an English food, I think, to begin with.
But so you and Kate are like, oh, let's have bangers and mash today. Or you say, I want
we're
sausage
at
and
like,
potato.
if we're at an English pub or an Irish pub or something, then yeah.
Wait, how often do you have pizza?
Probably once every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Guys,
How
how do
often
we
do you
feel
have
this?
hot dogs?
Maybe once every 4 months.
Okay, so you eat hot dogs less than bangers and mash?
Yes.
That's insane.
But they're actually good.
This athlete has a cool,
Wow.
calm exterior, but
Wow.
underneath the emotional be
Listen,
bubbling.
all of America,
the gold
man.
medal means
I like hot
everything to
dogs.
Jamaica.
I don't.
Clearly not!
You got to go out of your way to eat hot dogs.
You have hot dogs 3 times a year!
What's inside of a hot dog?
Pig ass.
Ground up pig.
Yeah.
Do you ever get one of those little, like, hard chiclets in there?
Yeah.
If you get the
ligament
shitty,
or tendon or
shitty
bone.
ones, yeah.
The one that's just kind of like a crimson paste.
Yeah.
Are there any foods you guys don't eat?
Ants.
I do not like. I do not like any variety
Of what? Liver?
Yeah.
You seem like a pate guy to me.
Give it credit for.
I mean, he's right. I also do not eat ants.
I do not eat ants.
Why don't you like
It's so
liver?
controversial. I mean, it's true.
I mean, people do eat ants
I
in the
don't.
world. There was, I saw a Gordon Ramsay video where he was traveling around the world eating exotic foods, and there was like something that he thought was like really delicious, and then he found out it was ant chutney. It was just made of ants. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it really.
No, he hasn't.
It's like a saucy kind of deal.
Like a relish?
Kinda, but it's like usually sweet.
Okay.
Chutneys are delicious. You ever had like a mango chutney?
eat, Dan?
The only thing I won't eat is chicken cordon bleu.
What?
Why?
That's weird.
Why?
And why the only thing? I imagine there's more.
Nah, I'll try anything once. I've eaten like deer heart. I'd say that's
What, are
the
you
most...
saying you won't try? Are you saying you won't try chicken cordon bleu
wait.
once?
But the deer heart. Picture of the. It's like a Twitter. It's an image of a tweet.
I want a
where
Dan Gheesling Khaleesi moment.
a father has taken his like 9-year-old daughter out hunting, and they killed a deer, and then the picture is of her taking a bite out of the heart. Was that the situation? Is that how it came to pass?
No, I was at collegiate university, and
Collegiate
we shared a bathroom with the other dudes. The other dudes were from mid-Michigan. It's a more of a rural area. And he goes, hey, try this meat. And it was like a thin slice of gray. I'm like, okay. It was a little
That's my favorite
chewy.
Miles Davis album.
And it was deer heart. With I could see the ventricles, though.
Oh.
Dude, chicken hearts are pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, there's
Actually-
nothing weird about it.
I
Honestly, it's just
actually,
meat.
the weirdest thing that I actually like is probably pig's feet. Pig's feet's pretty good.
Yeah, that is actually bad, though.
You're talking about a chicken heart.
Chicken hearts are good.
Hearts.
Yeah, artichoke hearts are amazing. Real good.
They're the only hearts I eat. On the
One time
regular.
I used to go to this like stand outside of my apartment when I was in Korea, and I always get these like fish cakes. And they were delicious. One time I went there and there was like an old Korean man there, and he went, well, he was speaking Korean to me, but he gave me his food. He like left and gave me his food, and I ate it, and I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever had. And I was talking to the lady. I was like, what is it? She said the word for pig and the word for foot, and I was like, that explains it.
Can we go back though? What's wrong with chicken cordon bleu?
Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm very curious about that actually. Yeah.
So chicken cordon bleu, you got to think about it, right? So you've got the innards of a chicken, the outwards of a poor man's nugget, and then a sauce on top. But long story short, when I was in like first grade at my aunt's wedding, she had candied cranberries and chicken cordon bleu, and literally I ate it and my face turned green.
That sounds pretty
You
disgusting.
wouldn't eat a poor man's nugget right off his plate?
Not when it's like presented as like a fancy meal, because it's not.
Well, maybe that's a bad. Maybe it was just made bad. Maybe.
You know, it's a bad. I mean, look, it's chicken fried with ham and cheese. How could you not like it?
Well, Austin, why don't you go get a chicken smarmy and then tell us about that?
Oh, no.
Good point.
Thank you, Stephen421.
This athlete lies and at the halfway point could
Speaking
still
of,
do
there's
something here.
we're on
Just
I
has
think
to
83
improve on
days
that
until
performance.
Ryan and who else has to get food poisoning?
Dude, it's not gonna happen.
Must select a good one
Kate's
here.
trying to make it happen to the best
She's
of her
trying to
ability.
poison me,
That's
maybe,
quite
but
ambitious.
Dan, can you undo the curse on me? Because I already had food poisoning within the last 90 days.
Yeah, the curse was towards everyone that hasn't had it
Good
yet.
dive.
Okay, thank God. I'm really happy.
Yeah, I
to
don't
hear
think
that,
I've had
to be
it
honest
still,
with you.
so.
Plenty of points
I
for
don't
this, you'd
think I'm gonna get food poisoning.
Should I eat some sushi today and maybe test my luck?
I don't know
Yeah.
why everybody thinks sushi's the one that's gonna get you. Austin ate a chicken sandwich. It was the mayo or the chicken.
Just about in touch with the leaders.
Yeah, but like,
After
sushi's
that,
raw.
it's fourth place.
Yeah.
You know how many hoops they have to jump through to serve sushi? Like,
No, I
you
don't
gotta
have
have
any
like
idea,
a
actually.
sushi safety expert that analyzes it under like an electron
Still a
microscope.
good performance.
Yeah, but like if Austin eats sushi, then that's not. I don't know where the fish is coming from because he's in the middle of like a desert.
Technically,
The Gulf of
that
Mexico.
everything that you would
Yeah,
have
the Gulf of
seen
Mexico.
from that dive.
Yeah, but like how many
The judges
like
will be
how
more
long
than
has
happy
how long
to
ago
reflect that
how long has
in
that fish
They
been
put it
dead?
in a truck with some
Basically
fucking
what I'm
ice. It's not that
Yeah.
How long has the chicken been dead for?
saying. Well, yeah, but that's you don't eat raw chicken unless you do.
Because it's really dangerous, and the bacteria that live in raw chicken are much more volatile than the ones that do in fish.
I agree. I'm just saying.
That's
You asked the question why are people thinking about it is because it's wrong.
I'm getting so splained about. I'm getting chat splained about food poisoning. I have. Oh, Austin, I'm so sorry, except not. I've never had food poisoning. I'm not saying it's impossible for me to get it, but as long as I don't change up my situation too much, I think the odds have got to be really low. I seriously, we probably eat sushi like 10 times, well, maybe like 8 times a month, and have for like the past 5 years. If I hadn't gotten it at this point, I think the odds of me getting it specifically within the next 90-day window are low.
You should go to the lowest Google rated sushi restaurant in your area and then see if you get food
That
poisoning from that
Pocky,
one.
man, or Packy, what is it pronounced as? The Pocky stuff?
Poke?
That
Poke,
stuff
yeah.
I feel like is gonna get you eventually.
One might argue that Ryan's on borrowed time because he's gone his entire life without getting it.
Yeah,
So every day you're closer to it.
some
Ryan.
cost fallacy, but yeah.
That's not how. You guys are so scared of raw fish
Thank you, all
and
nerd
not
obsessive
at all
people.
scared about chicken in the least.
I'm scared of chicken. That's
I'm
why I
terrified
You
of
should be
chicken.
scared of chicken.
What's there to be scared about chicken?
It's
Salmonella.
undercooked, it's got
Have you seen the
salmonella
weird ass shit
potential.
hanging off their head?
That's true as well, yeah. You don't
It's
want
like a
that.
tumor.
It's like a tumor.
Dan, you might as well take this event off.
Looks fairly
Why?
composed here.
We're on a new level.
I'm on a new level.
Technique not bad
I'm
so
on a
far.
new
Yeah.
level.
You guys should take it off as well.
God, his
Oh,
arms
no.
are so vascular.
Oh no, it was really close actually.
Well, this is a
You were
good
bragging about
performance.
219?
Very good
Ship
lift.
record's 220.
I got 200.
Yeah, me too, Nick.
The results then after round
I like
one.
to
Happy I
start
got the
low so I
fucking
don't get 3
sticks.
X's in case I fuck it totally.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Round
boys.
number 2 then.
What are you guys
How
going
does
up
the
to?
approach change
Nothing.
here?
That wouldn't you like to know?
They basically just hold up until it stops going and then hope for the best.
This is one to remember. Focus
Here we go, let's go, let's go,
man
let's
is
go.
attempting a new
Nick
world
saying let's
record.
go.
Let's go.
Oh, I fucked that up. That's gone.
Oh,
It's
fuck,
over.
that was way too high.
2012
Yeah, I fucked that one up. Fucked that one
was
up. We
way
did
too
it.
high.
struggling here, and that really was too heavy for him.
Would've been too rough on that one.
Close.
I don't know whether there's an injury problem.
Why is this game so good?
What did I do?
I'm screwed.
When are they gonna make London 2013? That's what I want to know.
In 2018.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope there's a Winter Olympic game.
Let me back down, please.
Yeah, because
Let
they
me
don't have
back-
hockey in it.
Let me back down.
Oh,
Well, this is the
Oh, that might be.
oh,
Oh,
bullshit.
fucking of course I get the sticks on the important one.
That's impossible. No one can do
That's a
224.
real worry.
He's done it.
Bull and
No
also
one can do
shit.
224.
He's
Oh.
done it.
I'd have
Get
to
up
have
there!
auto
No!
bar.
I hate you, man.
Did I get it? Did I get the bronzies?
Yeah.
He's done it. He's
So a
done it.
fourth
The
position
fucking
on
the
the
bar was
202.
so
after that
low.
round. A
202.
respectable score.
Let's go.
Robert, you do that all the time. Don't
I
even
don't go.
start with me.
I don't shoot for
And
bronze.
bronze goes to Kenya with another good
Oh, that was
performance.
the best
I'm
sweep
pissed.
2012 ever.
You're sleeping on your boy.
You could have went 200, and all three of us could have got bronze.
Oh my
Dan.
god.
Yeah, and then maybe if I'm in 6th place, I could hold on to my triple red shell. So
Give
I
me
don't-
5 Kierans.
This
I'm
is
so.
that strictly dominating strategy. He chose A instead of B. We
It's a
could all
Nash
have
equilibrium.
bronzes, but now he gets
Wait.
just the bronze.
Wait,
Why
can we do
is-
wait, men's skeet?
Yeah, men's skeet.
Can we do Thunderdome for the last?
Kieran,
Why is
that
Rob grayed
Thunderdome?
out on the
The
mics?
more Kieran, the better, honestly.
I'm okay with
Wow.
2 Kierans.
I'm not really. but-
Austin's got to avenge the last Kieran that we did.
I prefer
Or I never
Kieran
even
to
saw
be
him.
nightly.
Look, I started in the 4th position in that when I made it back to 2. All right. By the time the race, I got there, the race was over.
Really is state of the art. 80,000 in capacity.
Really not a
Two
bad
Kierans
joke
don't
for
make
me
it
with the
Kieran.
Kieran Knightley, but all right, fine,
Let's have a
no
look at the
problem.
lineup then.
Ryan, you
Kieran
want to
Knightley
Knightley
strikes me.
NHL
Pressure's on
18?
here.
Dude, if they come out with an NHL game on
Fast
PC,
time.
Isaac is dead.
Really
I'll do that
is.
ultimate team shit all day.
And the men's 200
You like
I
the
watched
ultimate team?
Dan keeps linking us to Cash Nasty Gaming, opening $15,000 worth of NBA 2K sneaker packs, whatever the heck those
It's
are.
really good.
Of this race.
Is it? Because he's just opening the packs.
He just got that new Diamond D Wade.
Britain holding on
I
to
got a Diamond D. Rock hard, rock hard.
They look
Ah!
so bad on that
And
What's the secret to this one?
Press A.
That's it?
Always a good
Yeah.
sign.
But I don't want to
NHL
burn out
18
my
is confirmed to not be
electrons.
coming to PC.
Really good effort.
Close one.
I mean, Dan keeps telling me he wants to play me in Madden, yet he never plays me in Madden.
Bruh.
He just refused.
You're weirdly like, the Super Bowl happened like 3 months ago,
Yeah.
and you're playing Madden now.
It's the draft. The draft came on. I want to do the draft. Do drafty things.
Last Wolf, nothing? He has not done it.
Fish is not on the top list of most food poisoning or foods with most foodborne illnesses. Shellfish, yes. Food or fish, no. I botched that so hard. You get the gist of it.
That's not surprising to me, but at the same time, I'm just saying.
I've eaten some oysters and mussels, never gotten sick. Guess I lucked
feel
out.
I've never had a shellfish before, a oyster or anything like that before.
Here's a question.
Really?
Is shrimp shellfish?
Yes.
Um.
They have a hard shell on them.
I mean,
So,
they do,
yes.
but like.
No, this one's real easy. It's just yes.
But they have an exoskeleton. They don't really. I don't know, man.
No, they are shellfish though. That's the whole story.
But the shell is not like. It's not
A
that
shell.
hard, though. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I can pull it off with my hands. It's not really a shell. I mean, let me put it this way: if I bought something at Best Buy and it had shrimp shell packaging, no risk of me cutting my hands on it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. It
He's done it.
just is though.
What's the angle you're shooting for here?
35.
If you eat armadillo, are you eating shell mammal?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. People do eat armadillo.
Yeah.
Armored armadillo.
They can't stop hurling themselves in front of cars. We have to eat them to get rid of them.
Wait, do they have them in Texas?
Yeah.
That's where they mainly are, yeah.
I thought they were from Australia.
They're there too.
2012 Olympics.
They're all over.
Press,
Have you ever eaten one, Austin?
press A to start, please.
How was it?
Yeah, how was it that you didn't eat?
Yeah.
It was bad? I don't know how to answer
All right.
this.
Yeah.
Is it like hamburger?
I've never had it!
Well, if you
I know,
crush
but
it,
a hamburger?
Is it served up in a ground fashion at your local
yeah,
grocery?
dog.
I don't like when people call it hamburger when it's not in a bun.
What is it called? Ground chuck?
Hamburger meat,
Ground
man.
beef?
Yeah, it is called ground
Here we
beef.
go with round number 4.
It's the same meat.
Hamburger's its street name.
Yeah, but like if you have a bolognese sauce, are you having like tomato sauce with hamburger?
That's a bologna sauce.
That's what it is.
Kids are getting twisted up on this new street drug. It's called Old El Paso. They mix taco seasoning and hamburger meat.
After the latest round, and that certainly
You guys ever have hamburger helper when you were a kid?
Yeah, I love that stuff.
A lot of beef stroganoff.
Yeah, I liked it a lot when I was a kid, and then when I got it, you know, when I was older, I was like, this doesn't come with any ground beef. What kind of bullshit is this?
You have to buy your own beef.
Yeah, that's
It's
bullshit.
BYOB, man. It
Hamburger
says right on the
helper,
box.
Rob, not hamburger.
It's not hamburger gives it to you. That's X.
I think he'll be quite happy with that.
You wouldn't want to. I mean, it comes in a box.
Well, this
You
is a
gotta buy
terrific
boxed
shot.
hamburger meat.
It's like the same little freeze-dried bits of shrimp that come in the ramen.
Contenders that could all take
Some
home the medal
dehydrated,
here.
you know, ground beef. It'll be fun.
Well, here we go in the next round of the
Hey, what
next
number
shot
do you guys have on your chest right now?
1702.
GB.
GB?
Not the GB.
He's done it.
Another GBs.
J
You have
Z.
hamburger helper all the time because you're broke?
I feel
fair.
like.
Well, I don't. Is it really that much?
Well,
cheaper
that's
to
the
have-
thing is that whenever we talk down about like food like that, people go, "Yeah, well, what if you're poor?" Well, you could eat like beans and rice and be good, like make delicious meals. But
What
if
did you just say?
I'm just saying, if you buy like a bag of dried rice and a bag of dried beans, you can make some sweet meals just out of those two components. But if you're broke and lazy, I'm on the same page.
Okay, broke and right, gotcha. Yeah.
If you got the combination of broke and lazy, that's
Right,
where
right,
you
right.
get in the hamburger helper territory, and I understand that. You work a long day, you got to make a meal for three.
Buy a bag of beef pizzle. I mean, dogs love it.
so because there's
Like bull dicks.
yeah, it's
What?
bullshit, yeah.
You ever see those
that's
curly
bull dicks.
things at the supermarket in the dog section? That's bull dicks.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Like the bones they chew on?
They're well, they look like bones and
Well, I mean, they are
metaphorically
bones.
bones,
But
but
they're
yeah,
called pizzle?
beef pizzle. That's
Yeah,
their pizzle.
beef
They,
pizzle.
Well, here we
they
go.
cut
This
them
is
off and they
one
sell
of
them
the
freeze
favourites in
dried.
this competition.
But you know what though?
How
like,
much would you have to
This
be
is
donated to
station
eat one of
number
those?
one. First
To eat
up,
what, a bull
single
penis?
from the
A
high
beef
house,
pizzle.
Then a double.
Not just a penis, but specifically that.
I would eat
They smell
part
fucking
of a bull
revolting.
penis on stream if the opportunity conveniently presented
This
itself.
is the double.
Keep in mind, they smell awful.
I am in it for the experience. I don't need you guys to spend your lunch money to make me try a new thing. I'll
Okay.
try it. Maybe I'll like it.
Well, I mean, it's for dogs, so I mean.
yeah, you're probably not gonna like it.
Well, if it's meant for dogs, I don't want to eat it.
If
That's
if there's a meal of bull dick, I'd try it.
I would rather
like-
eat a bull penis. I would rather eat a bite of bull penis than a bite
This
of
is
cat
the
food.
double on station number 2.
Yeah.
House first.
Really? It's a
But
texture
they
thing.
probably are both gross, and just one's just
That's a
also
great
metaphorically
shot.
gross.
Put the
The
cat
smell
food
of
on the
cat
beef
After
dick.
that round, and it makes good reading.
Wet cat food or dry
Yeah.
cat food?
Well, I mean, maybe I would eat a little bit of dry cat food ahead of a bull penis, ahead of wet cat food.
Make a sandwich out of it.
Only needs to catch a small piece of the target.
It's like pate and bull dick.
I mean, wet cat food can't be that bad, right? Like, it's got to be like tuna, kind of.
Well, there's like different kinds. Like there was like a wet brand that was just like
Beautiful shooting.
what you'd expect out of cat food, just mush. And there
Yeah.
was one that like looked like meat, and it smelled pretty good too.
It's toenails and gravy.
Yeah, but where's the
Well,
gravy
that's the
from?
end of the round, and the scoreboard shows just a very
Bangers and
slender
meow.
lead.
Do you guys remember that cat food commercial where they ring a bell and that fluffy whitey came out? And they would eat it
Yeah.
out of like a
Yeah,
silver
I never
shell?
noticed that. Yeah.
Look,
What?
Well, this is
I don't know the
really
brand
strong
of cat it
as the
was.
It's a
all
Persian.
stations.
It's a Persian cat.
Pivotal point at
Fluffy
station
white.
4.
That's what kind of cat it is.
I mean, yeah. You know what? It made the image in my mind, so I think, you know,
This is the
mission
double.
accomplished there.
This background literally looks like Dearborn, Michigan. I'm serious. Those buildings, I'm serious.
that's ridiculous because it's actually London 5 years
It
ago.
says it on the hill right there.
Yeah.
Looking for the double on station
2012.
Fuck.
They wrote it on the hill?
Yeah.
Fucking suck at this
That's
game.
so permanent.
4. Gets the first. Gets the second.
He's done.
Oh,
Well, that's the end of the round. As
That's the end of the
scoreboard
round.
shows, not
Is
much
it?
in it at the top. It's
Thank God.
very, very tight.
It's very, very tight at the top.
Yeah, that was Fancy Feast.
There you go.
Yeah, but the cat was a Persian.
Come on.
Yeah,
I've got
well,
two
actually,
bullets in that gun.
It's a fluffy whitey.
Looking for
It wasn't a
Don't make this
Persian
a thing.
cat.
Dan, how many cat breeds can you name?
Siamese.
Okay, that's
Nice,
one.
yeah.
We call them conjoined now for political correctness, but
Persian
Sure.
Yeah.
and orange and white.
American short hair, I think, is what you want.
American short hair,
Loving an orange
aka Tabby.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tabby cat.
Tabbies are usually sort of brown and gray and like mixed colors, right? Or can they be all kind of colors?
I don't know.
There's tortoiseshell.
And there isn't Bengal also a cat, not the
Yeah.
tiger?
It's based on the tiger's name, though.
Right.
But it's not really the tiger, no.
Should be
Yeah,
the tiger.
cat brands is what I meant to say. Cat brands.
I've got a dirty little social secret.
Okay.
Whenever
You fucked your
anybody
cat.
tells me they own a dog, I go, "Oh, what breed is it?"
You don't
I know like maybe 4 breeds of dogs. They go, "Oh, they always go, it's a Maltese, Shih Tzu, Cocker Spaniel, Lopso," and you go, "Oh, that's my favorite of all the breeds."
I got a multi-poo. Don't.
Because
don't
the small dog breeds are stupid. There's too
whoa,
many of them.
whoa!
There's too many of them. Think of all the large dog breeds. You know all those. You can name most of them.
I don't call your pet wolf stupid.
You can have a dog.
There are 2 targets.
Yeah, you
a
do.
dire
There's one in
wolf?
your house right
Can
now.
be hit. Will it be enough though to win?
Don't you
a
ask.
medal? This is station number
Oh, it's yours by default.
Scoreboard at the end of that round, and it shows
If your roommate's
first
gone, who
place.
takes care of it?
Good question.
And it's goal for Jamaica.
He's
This
done.
athlete will be really proud of their
I feel like you're a
achievements in
cat
this
or a dog
championship.
person. There's no in between.
Unbridled joy
I like
for
both.
Ireland, a gold
I like
medal
both.
in this event.
But if you had to save one from a burning,
moment.
drowning
Dog.
building,
Dog.
The dog
I'd
would
say
find
yes.
out.
No, you
no,
save the cat, the dog should save itself.
No, the cat's
Wow.
gonna save
the
itself.
dog will save
Anytime-
it.
That's gonna be fine.
No, anytime there is a crisis, cat instantly gets under the bed, clings under it, and is like, "This is where I die." You have to like pull the cat out from under the bed. Because it's like evolutionary biology is so messed up. It's like, oh, there's a problem here. I better force myself to stay here forever. A dog would be like, the dog should save the cat, and I'll save my child.
Honestly, I save things that save me, so I'm saving the dog. That cat's
What's the
not giving a
dog
shit
gonna
if I'm
save?
dead.
I mean, if they're both
important to
mine,
get
I'm
off
saving
to a
both.
good start with
There's
this
no
first
fucking
arrow.
situation where I'm not gonna try to save both.
He's got a good point.
Like,
Then it deserves death. This is the same chat that when I said I don't really like Hamburger Helper, they said, "Why do you hate the poor?" A kid deserves to die because
Fuck up my shot.
how do you shoot?
Down on the right stick and then aim with left stick. And then
Oh,
like
it's so intuitive.
It's kind of once you get used to it.
cats are smart though. In a
Which
fire,
is
they'd
the
get
opposite
out.
of the dimension.
Or they didn't know. They'd try to get out.
Ruka and Tomo, they're my best friends in the whole world. If we had an actual fire, they would burn to death when the bed caught fire. Unless we saved them. That's just what they're gonna do.
Don't you think that's what they deserve, though?
What?
Fourth place after the
And
first, and only
If you didn't train them to exit,
this athlete into the top 3.
isn't that on the owner?
how do you train a cat to run away from a fire?
You
Well,
show it
he's got
fire
a
every
red
day.
laser that shoots out of his special camera that he can control from Japan. So, I mean, if he can do that, he can train him
What?
to run.
He does have special Japan camera.
10 more points to the
Ryan actually has a device in his home that he can shoot lasers at his cats, and he
You
doesn't have to
got
be
that
at his
thing?
home.
The pet
Yeah,
cube?
we got a pet cube.
and 2.
How is it?
How's the pet
It's
cube?
Oh,
does what it says on the tin, you know?
Just what the doctor ordered.
Does yours dispense a treat, or did you not get that version?
We don't have that one.
Oh, you only got the laser.
We did tune into the pet cube once, and our cat sitter walked into the apartment at the same time that we turned on the pet cube, so we saw him like walk into the apartment, and we were like, "Jeez, it's like a Black Mirror episode."
does he know he's being watched when the pet cube's on?
So that's why I exited, and then like when we got home, I told him. I was like, "Hey, just so you know, like we saw you come in once on the pet cube, but we like turned it off right
Did you
away.
try to fuck with him and be like, I saw what you did to my cat?
No, I would never do that.
With a good arrow.
Maybe you should.
That would give him like a lot of anxiety.
Yeah, exactly.
He deserves it.
10 points.
You're lucky, mister.
Somebody in my chat said, please don't risk your life to save your pets from a fire. Is that really legit a judgment you can make, though?
Well, there's not much
Well,
room
I mean,
at the top at this stage.
depends on the
Like, if you want to, shouldn't you be not judged for doing so?
Yeah, I mean,
I hate
like
this.
Here we are for the final
Stay
round.
crispy.
Why do we always get into this situation of like,
Media
maybe you
centre.
shouldn't do this, and then, like maybe I should be able to live a life free of judgment.
Arrow number
You
2
do,
then.
you don't have access to that right. This show is the most judgmental show on the planet. That's,
So close to the
But if I put my pet's life on the same tier as my own, like, is there a problem there?
I
I'd save
mean,
a dog.
it could be a problem for you.
Yeah, but it's my life, right? It's now
Yeah,
or
but
never.
it's
I
my
don't wanna live
judgment.
forever.
I do.
Dan, you got 59 points.
That was just for one round.
Not judging, just giving advice. Okay.
Oh, it sounded like there was a heck of a lot of judgment on that stage.
Honest question. I really didn't know if that's a thing that people would,
Judge
like-
me all you want.
The thing is, you shouldn't be outside of your house that's burning down and be like, I want to save my pet, but I'm worried they're going to judge me. You should be worried about the
Well,
fire.
I'm not gonna be in that situation. I'm saying now when there isn't a fire.
Okay, this is not a joking question. So, say you lived on the third story,
Yeah.
and you can either let your cat stay in there, or you can throw them out the window and they'll land on their feet. Well, is that a true statement, or do you let them roast?
You throw him out the window, right?
I know,
If that's
but will
the
they
only
survive though? Because I
Three stories,
think
absolutely, they'll survive. Yes,
with no injury.
Get rubbed out.
it's quite possible they'll have no
Get
injury. It's not guaranteed though.
Somebody in the back of the pack do anything to stop this guy?
What am I
That's
supposed
what
to
you
do
need to
back
win,
there?
isn't it?
I'm on a new level. Let's go. I'm on the new bezel.
New bezel?
Who's in the Penn State outfit? Get that out of here.
Get fucked
Hidden
there.
Alliance?
Oh, yeah, he's done it. Come on, baby.
God, I hate this game. It's so
Come on, baby.
stupid.
He's actually unsocial.
No, Spartan. How many more laps we got?
That's it.
As long as I'm in number 2, I can pass Ryan any day of the week.
I put up a fight. We all start equal distance from the person in front of us, right? How is it possible me and Austen are in a neck and neck, like tooth and nail fight, and there's nobody behind us? Just tap A. The people punching you in the butt.
Cats falling at terminal velocity have a 90% survival rate. No, I know
Yeah.
about the aerodynamics of cats falling. I've actually watched
I would-
a lot of
I would drop.
documentaries on this.
I would drop Ruka and Tomo.
They'd probably be all
But
right.
if I have to grab them out from under the bed, I'll just carry them down.
I know,
Yeah,
but you don't have that option.
How?
So you have to-
but how?
You have to throw him out.
Because like they'd be
But-
scratching you the whole way down, right? So like,
So
you,
what?
yeah.
No, there's just you can't. You have
There's
to
a guy
say,
with a
hey,
gun to your head and he's making you jump out the window.
No, the
Fucked
idea
up
is you have to
situation.
jump too. I think that makes the most sense.
You think you'd survive? You'd probably survive a 3-story drop.
Yeah, you break your fucking
If you
phone.
knew
It
it was
depends on
coming.
how you land. You know.
If you knew it was coming, I think you could plan for it.
Yeah.
as a non-cat owner, can cats swim?
They can, but they're not great at it.
Yeah.
Some really like
They
water.
really,
surprisingly.
really, they hate water.
Some do. Not most. Some.
Sometimes our stupid cat poops on his leg, and then we gotta take him to the sink and wash his foot, and you'd think that it was like we were waterboarding him.
Yeah.
Like,
It's so sad.
idiot.
That sounds like a dog.
I hate that. It's like so
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Why am I so bad?
He's got the bit. He's got the bits though. Took it.
I'm so bad.
But Dan won.
He won!
He's done it.
Oh!
Austin, I would like my 100 bits,
Yeah,
please.
we're gonna take a man bits, please.
Would you please hand them over for me? Hope you're buying your 600 bits right now.
I'll take mine in large bits.
It's like dark blue and orange exclusively.
Talk about how Rob thinks there's 6 people other than me in this call.
Can we talk about how you owe me 100 bits?
A really strong performance from Poland. Second place.
Dan, how's your son doing?
He's doing good, actually.
Is he
Yeah.
1 year old yet?
He's getting there. He's taking swim lessons right now.
No
Really?
way.
Yeah.
Gotta get him young,
Looks
man.
like
Doing like a
it's more like a
9-month-old infant swimming lesson?
That's
it's
the
like a
best
survival thing.
Oh, okay.
It was good. I mean, remember we read recently that 40% of America can't swim, so like,
Really?
let's start them early. Yeah,
Start
Can
him on
everyone
a
in this
foreign
call
language
swim?
as well.
yeah, that's a good idea actually.
Thank you, Austin. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Can you guys swim?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you guys know anyone that can't?
Yeah.
No.
Probably, but they wouldn't admit it to me.
Melf seems like the kind of guy that can't swim.
No, he swims like crazy, I bet.
Yeah. I just had the best shot discus of my life.
Congrats.
74.
You earned this.
Thank you.
I'm on a new level. Can we talk about tattoos?
Yeah,
I want to talk
suppose.
about tattoos.
All right.
Oh, he did
Guy
it.
can
He
sh-
actually... Austin just tipped me 100 bits. He did it.
Wow, we're
Man,
on
I'm
my
out.
bits, Austin.
I mean, let me load the fucking pages, all right?
It does take a second. You didn't
Are
even
you
have
aware
to give
that
me any. I wasn't
Cobalt
even into that.
is having a child? I am aware that Cobalt is having a child.
Mini Kobe.
Oh, thank you, Austin, for the tier 100 range stick for you, my friend.
Don't rain stick me.
Third attempt now.
Yeah, Cobalt is having a child.
Yeah?
Crazy. And Kate too. I mean, that's insane.
No.
Have you thought about how you would announce that, Ryan?
Well, that's right up there with the best
Probably just wait until
so
the kid
far.
was old enough to announce it
We've reached
themselves.
the midway point in this one.
He's done it last
Place
Grey
is a
Wolf,
good
100
position to
bits,
be in.
man of his word.
How do you have time to do that while we throw the discus?
You know, I just do what I gotta do.
My guy just did a ballerina twirl, and that was it.
Well, not bad.
That seems like a really good throw.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. It's
Taking
one
a look at the
whole
scoreboard
thing
then.
higher than me.
No, I don't think that was the announcement that Kate is pregnant right there. I don't think that was
It's
it.
all about the speed across the
No, she's
circle.
pregnant.
You guys
Ball
actually,
exploding to
like,
release.
you might not know how awesome it is. Like, I'm not saying that having a kid is a bad idea, but being married but not having a kid is, like, pretty sweet. I intend to keep that going for at least a little while longer.
That's like an end game aspiration for me,
Very happy
honestly.
with that. And as the scoreboard confirms,
I mean, real
Nah.
talk,
That will
real
keep
talk,
him
like
very much in the
non-meme
mix.
talk.
Yeah.
It's. I was kind of in that camp too, but it's good. Like it's really. It's like take your level from level 10 to level 100 and you enjoy
I was
every
quite
step of
happy
it.
with
Wow.
that
I do believe
That's
that.
a big improvement.
I mean, that's like that's pretty
So
accurate.
far, still
Robert,
just
nice
about
try,
in
nice
touch
try.
with the
I
leaders.
was
For that round, it's
close.
fourth
But also,
place.
Dan, I can't take your opinion seriously because you got skin in
Let's
the
take
game.
one final check on the
I
scoreboard.
didn't want to say it out loud, but I thought it.
What do you mean? I got skin in the game.
I mean, you can't say like it's the worst thing.
Oh,
ever.
Yeah,
but-
you can't be like, I wish I didn't.
I would tell you guys in private though. I'd be like, don't do it.
True.
I would.
Under the table. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I know, like this, the clients of ours that don't have kids, we call them no kid rich.
The best possible conditions for these athletes to get the best possible results in the pool.
But at least you get to teach them how to throw a baseball and stuff. That
Well,
sounds
that-
like a fun time.
That's the best part about it. And if you're on the fence, this goes beyond you guys as well. If you're on the fence, it's like you get to relive the best parts of being a kid, except through another person. You know what I mean? But not like that. In a different way.
What do you mean?
Like it's not like I'm like playing. I want him to be a pro baseball player or something. But you just it's fun. It's like you get to be a kid again.
If you're on the fence, I don't think you're playing baseball.
Unless he's catching a
Oh,
Yeah,
ball
maybe
so
you're
What if it's a
long.
long one, you know? You're trying to get that last out. And that's
The
it.
green monster.
Right,
right?
yeah. Try to
That's
find
what
the
they
green
say.
monster. Well, that's in
He's
fact, yeah.
gone. That's absolutely perfect. Great Britain in first place. Second place.
You want your kid to grow up to be a green
Third
monster.
place, Poland.
Someone in my chat said, "Who's the guy with the Boston accent? He's pretty funny."
That's me. Go, 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 Go. No, not slow. That should go.
Oh, I did it!
Oh wow, that was so
We
close.
were like
That was really
almost
close.
exactly tied.
All within 0.2 seconds.
Yeah.
Look at the standings then, and the hometown
That was
favourites will be happy.
fantastic.
Great Britain with gold.
Oh, point
Boston Rob.
Let's have a look at the overall medal.
My
But I think like if
God.
you stream, you have to have a child at some point, so chat stops roasting you. About taking any time off.
Oh no.
But
If
I'm
you
going-
guys try hard in this game, I've never been more tilted playing London in my life. I could actually lose.
I'm going to Seattle for 24 hours to write an exam, and then people in chat
Dude, what is
Well,
right an
take an
exam?
exam. to take an exam, and then people in chat, some of them ironically, some of them not so much, are going, "Well, another vacation." Must be nice to be able to take 24 hours to take an exam.
Why'd you have to go to Seattle?
They had one in Vancouver, but it was like 6 weeks ago, and I missed it.
Never mind, you all suck.
All-
Okay, never mind.
yeah.
Rob's on the ball.
All exams happen.
Your
in-
score hadn't popped up yet.
Round 2, 6 seconds for the 5
But
targets.
why doesn't your university in Vancouver?
This is an independent certification.
What is the acronym?
Happy with that second
Oh,
round.
that's
That was
It's
amazing.
it's called the Fuku.
Let's have another look at the leaderboard then at the end of round 2. So round 3, 6 seconds to hit these
And what does it
targets.
stand for?
For us
By us.
only. Yeah, for us by. Oh, you made me get a 7.
So at the halfway mark, second place
And what
was
is it,
Zafra.
Unity?
It's a very good place to be in.
Yeah, it's a
Threatening the
Unity
leader at this
certification
stage.
exam.
Round 4, full
Let's
set
see if you
of
start roasting
targets.
yourself for making Unity
This is
games
where
like you
the
do all the
pressure
other
mounts.
ones.
That's Mathis.
Cheap asset flips is what I call them.
Technique.
I can't believe that this game that had 100 professionals with 1,000 millennia of experience between them was made in Unity. Wow, that's amazing.
More difficult.
Every game you make, though, it better have... Oh my god, I got a 7. It better have that line of code that keeps the mouse bound within the window.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to forgive you if that ever gets out.
Oh, you guys are never going to see these.
Okay. Also
I'm going to
fair.
sell them all to Martin Shkreli.
Needs to shoot well here.
Is he still doing stuff on Twitch?
Oh, he's that's all he does is do stuff.
Oh, good.
That's his thing.
Didn't he bought a Wu-Tang album that was never released?
Yep.
Is that what he did? And he just listens.
He listens to it every day.
Well, fourth place after
Would
the latest
what
countdown,
artist
that
would
certainly
you
shows a
buy
decent
their only
performance.
album
Limp
and
Bizkit?
hoard it for yourself?
Doesn't lie.
Bowie?
Let's take a look to see
Well,
who's
I would
celebrating,
hoard it to
who's
myself.
commiserating.
Yeah, I also
Finishing
probably wouldn't hoard it.
first, a gold
But that's
medal for
the
Poland.
catch.
You have
So-
to hoard it.
You have to hoard it.
If
You have to hoard
it.
Nick, who
Is
would
that
it
the
be
last
for
of
you?
it? Oh no.
Between the buried and me, for sure.
I knew it.
I can between the buried and who?
And me.
Welcome back then to the Lee Valley One.
And who?
Water
Mew?
Centre.
And me. And I.
I can't.
Yeah,
myself.
What about the sequel, Mew 2?
Good test of the-
There's a
Between the
band called
buried and
Mew.
Yes, there is. There is a band called that. They've been around for quite a
Young-
few years, too.
Actually, what about Prince though? Because apparently Prince has like 40 albums that have just been.
What? Did a bullet just ricochet?
That's a Prince impression.
Oh,
That was a great Prince impression. I got.
You know, on Little Red Corvette where he goes.
Wait, guys, this is one I don't know how to do.
You.
go through the gates.
Hold on,
Sometimes
if
you
you guys
gotta go
use the right and
backwards.
left sticks, do the right and left sticks.
See
See what he does?
The red ones you gotta go through from the backside.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Through that gate, no problems at all.
Yo, but Dan, look at the green circle and tell me what it looks like.
Another gate clear.
The green
This is a
circle.
tough gate to go through.
If you're not seeing green circles, you got a real problem.
Well, that was
An
a
Isaac
problem
face?
to get through,
That's a
but he
foul.
managed it. Well, this gate proved to be a
Heading
little
towards
problematic,
Stonehenge.
but
This is
now
one of the
he's through
quickest
that gate.
sections. And blah, 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 blah.
How about the
driving
waves in this
Through
game?
that gate.
They look
I
really
know,
good.
right?
Bad, but not
Yeah.
brilliant.
Like, I'm not even joking.
Uncharacteristically better than pretty much every other thing about the game. Oh, I'm stuck in Stonehenge. Fuck.
Yeah.
How'd you
That'll
get
happen.
through Piccadilly
Needs
Circus?
to paddle well to get through this upstream gate.
I wish this was procedurally generated in like a different course every time.
That'd be pretty hard for the Olympians, dude.
I don't care. They're here
And
for
the
our
people who
entertainment.
built the course.
He's done it. He's done it. First place.
No, Dan.
Oh. Oh.
Stroking hard as he crosses the line.
But I finished before you guys.
You had 80 penalties.
Oh my god.
But look at my time though.
Nick, did you just have an amazing race? Because I just did it. I've done it.
I think I missed the last gate and smashed into it.
Well, let's have another look at that performance.
Not my strongest.
Good technique.
It's to earn rack attack.
Absolutely rock solid technique. Let's take a check on the
If
medal
only there were
table.
hurdles on the course, huh, Dan?
That's the end of the games.
I pick and choose my
Why
battles.
can't we shoot skeet?
Easy win, boys. Golden racks. Golden
The
racks.
jumps. The jumps.
What's
The jumping around.
That's too many jumps.
Yes.
There's far too many jumps.
Yes.
Well, the atmosphere really is buzzing
Ah,
here in the Olympic
delicious
Stadium
water.
ahead of the
I
men's
love water.
400 meters
Look,
final.
okay, we're not going down that road. Dan, at what age does a child go to preschool?
The medals are on the
Five?
line. Now it's time for
Five?
true Olympic
Is it 4 or
football.
5?
That's
It's 4 or
just
5.
school, my dog.
It's 4 or 5. I don't know.
Well, here we go. This athlete's one
You
of the
can send,
favorites
I
in this
mean,
competition.
our little guy's, he's going to be going to Montessori here pretty soon. Like within the next 30 days.
Doesn't that mean he gets to choose his own curriculum?
Pretty much, yeah.
All clear.
It's kind of a cool concept, to be honest.
Wait, what is it?
A
Montessori
Montessori
school.
Kanye's going to open one.
Needs to improve on this
What does it do?
position.
Like, what do you do?
That's a monster.
Transforms your life.
No, it's just like a different way of like learning. Instead of sitting at a desk for 8 hours, it's like, hey, you do what you want.
The halfway
Or what you're
point
drawn
fast
to, more or
approaching here.
less.
Now
But
it's
he's like
time
9
for
months
his
old,
athletes
right?
to really make their move.
Yeah.
Approaching
Can I ask
halfway
you
here. Needs
what
to
he's
keep
drawn
some
to?
stamina in reserve.
He
Leading
likes
the pack
parrots
is Poland.
and the
Inside
piano.
Hell
is
yeah.
Jamaica in third place.
Dude, I like
Great
parrots
Britain.
too.
And here they go towards the line,
Who doesn't,
straining every muscle, heading towards
Non-pirates?
He's burning it.
Oh, he's done it. He's protected the lead.
God.
Oh.
That game, I do like this.
Nice little fourth.
There's a mind game in it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna send your kid to Kanye school? Dan?
Cam?
Learn to
Cam?
get a new Kanye?
But I will
Cam
say,
is back, and that's the first time you've done that.
That's
crazy.
I gotta get Cam and Dan in a room with
You
Josh.
cannot. That is not okay.
King Jaffe Jofi of Nigeria just subscribed. Said on this ultralight beam. Thank you.
Nice.
If Cam and Dan were in the same like Discord call, the universe would just collapse under entropy. It wouldn't work.
What
Camera.
about entropy, though?
That's a good question, honestly.
And these athletes now must be ready.
My Montessori has nothing special either.
They should clear from their mind.
I mean, I just feel like I think I might be 100 years old.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Because I think kids should learn like a lot of math.
Really?
I don't know what
Yeah.
was wrong with this athlete,
Why'd you say that?
but I think they need to
Teaches
have another
problem
look at
solving
this.
skills that are applicable over a wide range of disciplines.
Nah, that's stupid.
Great technique
You
to
guys
tuck
are
their
like,
feet
well,
in at the
if he
end.
wants to knit when he's 2, you just let him knit all day.
Yeah, maybe you should fucking knit. Maybe he likes knitting.
I got nothing against knitting.
Our generation
No, but
is...
Montessori is more like, hey, if you like literature, you're gonna be more drawn to that. But you still
Yeah.
learn like the
Well, let's
same
have a quick
principles.
look at
What
the
if you
leaderboard
like
after that last
skipping
clearance.
school?
What are you doing in the
Your
meantime?
YouTube channel.
Been brilliant so
Oh,
far.
hey.
The question is now,
Have they ever had
can
any
follow
cut-ups
up
in a
their
Montessori
recent
school?
attempts with
I'd really
another
like if you shut up right now.
Really prefer if you'd be quiet.
I'd really like if you give me $200 so I can buy some cigarettes.
My fucking ankles keep hitting the stupid pole.
Get better angles, stupid.
I would
Both
like
your
to.
ankles hit the stupid pole on the way out, if you know what I mean.
Having
Well
heard
done.
of this for the first
Good
time today,
execution on that round.
sounds like a real cool idea.
Well, this
I
athlete
think it's
is
a
gonna
good
have to
idea.
choose what
My
level to
mom
jump over the
went
bar.
to, it wasn't a Montessori school, but it was like a kids are beautiful creatures, and they should be allowed to structure their days in whatever way they want to. And I think that that's a really cool idea. If you got somebody who's like, hey, I already know I want to be like a mechanic. Take me out of this English literature class. Let me do another mechanic class every day. I get that. But her explanation to me was that mostly people skipped a lot of class and smoked pot all day. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But that's what college is for.
Yeah, but that happens at regular schools too. It's not like that happens only in that school.
That didn't. Well, I don't know. You have to talk to the mouth. I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying for like maybe he's got a broader knowledge. Because I just sort of like went to class.
Well, the bar's height is exactly what's the focus of this athlete's mind right now. This is a tough
Ryan, how did you style your hair in high school?
Oh, the flip at the front.
Fucking ankles.
What do you mean the flip in the front?
You know, like the
shark?
Yeah.
like dorsal fin?
Yeah, like Tintin.
No, like it's spiky in the front?
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of those kids.
What would it take for you to share one of those images?
Dan, you always take it one step too far, buddy.
He's not wrong.
What? Just
You're never
asking-
happy. You're never just happy here in the description. You're always like, can I get a free sample of that?
Well, then you know it's real.
Why would I lie about it?
You're out here selling electric cars and SpaceX, but we've never even seen one.
I'm not selling anything. You asked to buy an electric car. I said that I have them. And then you said, can I have one for free?
I said, can I just open up the engine and poke around a little bit?
Second place after that round. Choose what height they're going to try and attempt next.
What kind of hairstyle did you
This
have?
could be a difficult decision.
Shark?
You have a scully? Yeah, you still got a shark, sort of.
I'm getting on your level, to be honest.
Crossing there.
That's why
That's
I
how
wear
it-
hats a lot.
That's how it happens, man.
Well,
Yeah.
this is the second attempt.
I remember when I was 34 and I had started losing a little up top.
I'm gonna be bald one day. I'm not looking forward to it.
It's actually like completely irrelevant for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but like, I don't know if I have a good head shape to be like bald, you know?
Yeah, but it actually like doesn't matter.
Badly wrong, so it's
I have a
I
bump
also
on the
don't
back of
know
my
if
head. I've
facial
ever
hair-
seen a bald guy and been like, wow, he looks just terrible bald. People are just like,
They're out there.
This is a tough call.
Was it hard for you to accept going bald?
No, because I own
Took off too early
mirrors.
there. Nowhere near the standard.
What
Second attempt.
do you mean?
What do you mean? Is it hard to accept that it's raining today? Well, I wanted to go to the beach. It's raining. Yeah, but I really wanted to go to the beach. It's raining. You can't go to the beach.
There were
See,
things
this
you
is
could
why
have done.
You're a parody adult because you won't go to the beach when it rains.
Why would you go to the beach when it rains?
Because it's awesome.
What you like rolling around in the mud?
Well, that's a fact,
Yeah.
and I'm afraid to say
Sand doesn't make mud.
it's back to the
Dirty
drawing
boy.
board after that last attempt.
I am. I am. I am.
No, the only other
Good
option
position to be in,
is
second
to
place for
just
this
shave the
athlete
top
on
and get like a
scoreboard.
Ron Jeremy
Looks very
skullet.
promising. This athlete has
Or
a
wear a
cool
do-rag
path
like Hulk
exterior,
Hogan.
but underneath the emotional
You ever
bubbling.
think of like
more like a
having
do-rag.
like really long
Everything to
hair
Jamaica.
of the hair that you still have?
No. Have you seen Balon Greyjoy? Is that how it-
That would be
Hold on,
fucking
Greyjoy.
awesome, dude.
I have actually, yeah.
This really is a tight competition. It was
I know a guy who is his hair is fully gray and he it went fully gray when he was like 29.
Yeah.
I'd rather be
crazy.
gray than bald.
Ouch.
What if you don't
Not a
have a
fan.
choice?
Right.
I think
And
that's
you
a
be
fairly
both?
sensible opinion, honestly. The good news is you're probably going to get to experience both. So
What a magnificent jump.
I just
got a
want to
little-
grow a fucking beard. That's all I want. I still can't do
I
that.
got a couple gray hairs coming in the chin area already.
That's pretty cool though.
I got like a lot coming in on the left and right sides of my head, and it's making me really self-conscious.
Oh, was that good?
A lot of grays.
Yeah.
Would you ever
I know
consider
it.
dyeing it?
I don't know yet.
Just
Probably.
for men. Just for men gel. I'm a little worried about what happens when I get gray pubes, because like
They turn into a wire bristle.
Just gonna have to manscape more, man.
Oh, got like a 10. Too bad I stepped over the line.
Cut them all off, put them on a piece of tape, and use them to scour your dishes.
Oh, it was enough!
Well done. Good execution on that
I've
round.
done it!
It's a burger a mint.
Showing nice rhythm on the runway here.
You guys gonna get laser surgery on your balls one day?
like
For what reason?
absolutely not.
I don't know.
Well,
So you have
this athlete
laser
seemed to
balls.
struggle there in
Laserous
slowing down
balls.
enough to hit the
Laserous
board.
balls, yeah.
Maybe he's in the
Oh,
wrong
shit!
position. This
Damn!
Dan!
Damn!
I'm on
What
a
the
new
hell?
level.
Looking at the
Turns
way
out he
that
can
the
jump.
second highest score behind
Position placing
Josh.
after that round is
Ever.
good news for this
I pick my
athlete.
battles.
Josh is the only one who got over 9.
This is round
Until
number
now.
5 then.
Oh yeah, S&P. We brought it back around for the closing of the show. S&P. The gray hair.
Exactly.
Closing of the show.
We doing another hour?
Well, it may be called the long jump, but
Just
you
still
do
going,
need some
buddy.
height to make sure you get the
8.99.
distance.
5.97.
That's actually a great idea. Why don't we just do like a double NLSS one day and just do 6 hours back to back?
Wait, hold on.
I
have a
mean,
second
I would be up for
question.
3 hours of battlegrounds after this. If,
No, you won't, because I invited you.
yeah, that's because I gotta study.
Yeah.
But like next week,
Study.
next week I'd consider it.
Why don't we play fun games instead?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Let's have a look
Yeah,
at
that's
this.
point
like
oh
straight.
three.
Do you think you could pass without studying?
No, it's not that it's hard. It's just that the questions covered are too specific.
Hey, wait, hold on. Secondary. This is an important question. Do we get another 100 bits, or?
You don't. If you bet on the Patriots in one Super Bowl and they lose the next Super Bowl, you don't lose your money again.
Wait, just go into it blind. Don't even study.
Terrible idea.
Or just like study after you play Battlegrounds.
No one nation has ever taken complete control of
Eat the
sport of
banana.
triple jump.
Don't study.
Reigning
You guys are full of good
champions
Eat
ideas.
the banana and don't study.
You won't poison yourself. Why are you such an adult? Have a kid, by the way. I don't want to have a kid. Well, why don't you grow up? Simultaneously stop being so old, you bald fuck.
There's another check at the scoreboard of the triple jump.
Nick, what kind of student were you in high school, like academically?
Here we go again.
Oh, the frames.
A bit above average at times, like average at other times.
I could see you being like a legendary literature student.
I liked English some of the most. Like English and photography were my 2 favorite things in high school.
What did you take pictures of?
Everything. I just walked around, took pictures everywhere.
Do you have one that's just burned into the ether?
Not burning into the ether, but I have like a lot that are developed and on, film paper.
Did you go into the red room?
Yeah, we definitely did a lot of that. That was actually really fun because that was the one place where it was pretty much a chill environment. All the students would just kind of hang out in there. So you had to just develop your pictures, right? So you had usually like 40 minutes of just hanging out with your friends, just chatting and doing film stuff.
Would anything unsavory happen in the red room?
Why would it?
Not supervised.
Just a room. I mean, people come in and out. It's not like it's like private.
Isn't it if you open the door, then it ruins the exposure
Well,
level?
yeah, that's the whole thing. It's got to stay dark in there.
With darkness comes a lack of light.
Here we go in the latest round.
You're right about that.
He hasn't been wrong about that very fact.
Oh, perfect angle. That may be my best ever triple jump. At 1775, that's my best ever.
I got 16.56 and then 16.56 subsequent to that. If I get 16.56 again, I deserve a gold medal.
I'll give you 100 bits.
Oh!
Passing them out like candy at this point.
Oh,
Just take a silver instead.
My photo teacher was so cool. He had this one computer that he'd keep and like for reference, but he let me install Soldier of Fortune 2 on it and play online.
Oh, with the destructible environments?
Yeah, man.
Sounds really cool.
He was very nice about the whole thing. Eventually I had to take
Sounds
it
like
off.
he has a great passion for the source material.
Well, so eventually
classmates
he
played.
saw how violent it was and said I couldn't have it up anymore, but for a while
I
it was real
hacked-
fun.
This is the
I hacked my
Northernlion
college's
at
computer so I
capacity
could
for
play
the next
Terraria
event.
on them.
A terrific atmosphere in
That's
this
cool.
one.
Aren't you worried that this is the future of your son if you send him to a Montessori school, Dan?
I went to a public school, so really, this
So did
should,
I.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did I ever tell you about the student I had that ruined Halo for everyone in the class?
Oh.
I think you did, but I've forgotten.
So long story short, we were doing a biology lesson. And the kids got done early, so we went to the computer lab, and they LAN together like Halo 1, right? So I brought on USB, they all played it, and then I logged in and I saw what one of the kids' names was,
Oh no.
and he ruined it for everyone because some of the kids' names were like Johnny 715, Billy 85, or like Star Killer, and then there was one kid. He named himself Sweaty Gooch, and I'm like, I didn't know what that and I didn't know what that meant, so I asked the class, like, what does this mean? And then of course, all the kids start laughing, and then we removed Halo from biology class.
Why didn't you just let him have the sweaty gooch, dude?
Well, he's doing really
Because
well
he
on the
didn't admit
trampoline.
it. That was the other thing too. He like
He
hid.
needs to get
I was
points in there
laughing.
to get some points on the board.
So,
Monster.
Great work with the routine there.
but anyways,
Yeah, if you got a
Halo.
sweaty gooch, you gotta tell me.
Well, what a finish to
That's
that
What they
race.
say.
that's the anatomical.
I'm pressing YB. Stop giving me. I swear to God, if you do the little one more time, I'm gonna kill you, game.
Shoutouts to Sweaty.
Well, I wonder what the judges are going to make of this performance then.
Yeah, I think he's got a Twitch channel now, actually. Sweaty
Hey,
gooch.
Halo Esports is making like $1 million a week.
To Seth Bennett.
Thanks, Alison. Time now to get confirmation
I'm calling it
of
DNF
what
on
we've
this
just
one.
seen.
Yep.
How do you
Polished,
finish it?
polished performance, culminating in a thoroughly deserved gold medal.
Oh,
Jamaica
men's
finished with
trampolines.
silver, a bronze
All right,
medal
last
across
one,
the
greatest
Irish
hits.
Sea As Ireland finish in third.
Oh, he's done it.
Archery,
Is this
men's
it?
skeet,
That concludes
shooting,
place?
today's events. Tomorrow, though,
Oh shit.
Just give me 5 pistols in a row, see if anyone can.
not javelin.
I want Kieran as my vote.
I want archery and javelins.
No.
You don't get to pick two.
No, not javelin.
Nick, what event would you like?
The gun shooty bang. The pistols.
Oh, all right. Not against that.
Because somewhere in me is the ability to do really well at that, but it's going to take 100 tries. So I just want to keep trying at it. Yeah, that's a Josh drinking water, bro.
All right, man.
Yeah, I think I just died a little bit.
most sustainable ever built. The lower bar is set into the existing landscape, meaning less
Night,
need
Lynn.
for steel.
Another polished
like-
Dominated
like
this
halfway
event. On
between, like, an
8
intentional and
occasions, they finished
unintentional
with gold,
noise.
silver, and bronze. However,
Some might say
shining
accidental.
in the last 3 games.
All right.
Sending out an
Dan, you got first. You gotta defend your
Referees
gold.
Take to the blocks.
That's true. Oh fuck! I got a delayed start.
First serve
Fuck you.
negotiated. The start
Game.
in the
Should have been
110
better.
meters.
How'd you like that start, Austin?
Good, but don't hit a hurdle.
In first place, Jamaica.
Oh, you're supposed to not hit the hurdles.
One more push.
He didn't hit a
I
hurdle.
thought you get a bonus for hitting every one of them.
He's stolen it from me.
Ooh, he was number 2 though.
My
I
God.
hit nearly every
One final check on the scoreboard as
Sometimes you just
Jamaica
hit 'em,
take
man.
gold. All smiles for Kenya.
I don't think that athlete even
Second
wants to
place,
jump.
A silver medal.
Sylvie.
Dan, you like He-Man?
I did like He-Man as a kid. I was actually just thinking about it. There was a green mossy guy that had a unique smell.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, not at all.
Are you serious?
You think He-Man could beat up Conan?
Yes. He was Dolph Lundgren.
He is a
You know Dolph
master of the
Lundgren?
universe. Yes, I know he has a master's degree in chemical engineering, Robert.
Dolph Lundgren does?
Yes.
He's got a bunch of degrees.
Is that one of the Rob things that he always says? I didn't know that one.
It's a
No,
Reddit
he just
thing.
also saw the Reddit.
Oh,
post the
okay.
other day.
How do I throw this thing? This candy
Back
cane?
forward.
In the second round.
Yeah.
Is it a mint though?
Creme de mint.
That's a liqueur, right?
Friends and mint patty.
It was magnificent.
What was that
fault
one
does not
show?
tell
And how does that impact
Right
on the
story.
scoreboard after 2 rounds?
There was a show where it was like also like it was like ancient
Round number
times,
3.
not like ancient times, but like they were like no. They were cavemen, but then there was like this weird like yellow blob thing. but
Land
it
of
had-
the Lost.
No, he's talking about the cartoon. I know exactly the one
It was
he
a
means.
cartoon. Yeah,
Dinosaur.
with 2 little black eyes.
Yeah, dinosaur.
Third place is
No,
a
a
good position.
cartoon.
That was it. Yeah.
It's called dinosaurs.
It had this like jelly thing and like a screaming dinosaur that would like paralyze
The nerves have
things.
gone now.
Did it say
Yeah,
not
I
the
think
mommy?
so.
And there was a dude that looked just like He-Man. I
Yes,
think he
yes,
wore like
exactly.
a red
Herculoids.
spandex. What is it called?
Herculoids.
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 Yeah,
I could not
dude,
remember that either.
Herculoids.
What's the angle
Yeah.
we're trying to get here?
35.
That show is weird.
Very trippy show, honestly.
Towards
Yeah.
the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Don't
Triceratops had a
foul.
horn
He's gonna
gun.
foul. He's still
Don't
gonna
foul,
foul.
don't foul, don't foul. Oh, he didn't foul.
He didn't foul.
Oh no, that's terrible. Why is that so bad?
You get extra points if you hit the plane in the background.
Oh,
Things going
you
well
piece
here
of
so
shit.
far. Still just about in touch with the leaders.
What was your guys' favorite
Now
action
it's
figure
fourth
to play
place.
with as a
Here we
young
go
lad?
on the
I can't even
road
answer this question
towards
honestly
this one.
because you guys are gonna think I'm being a parody of myself. So
No, come on, come
Oh,
on.
I want to know now. Is it an egg?
no, I didn't play with
Quick on
action
the
figures.
runway here.
What?
I didn't either.
Those
No,
are
I didn't
for
either.
children.
No, it's not that. As a kid, I wasn't like these are for babies. I was just like I don't get it.
Wow,
It's a
Rob
piece of
got
plastic.
blown out of the water on the last.
Yeah, what the fuck, guys?
He's done it.
No, I'm with you, Ryan. I didn't play with them at all.
I'm
So-
very glad to hear that.
What
So
a
coincidence,
G.I.
you and me are at the top of the leaderboards. You're just throwing that out there.
Never
I
G.I.
still-
Joe or TMNT, nothing? No
Nah.
turtles?
I did enjoy GI Joe toys. In fact, I have a GI Joe toy.
G.I. Joe.
Joy, joy,
G.I.
joy,
Joe
joy, joy, joy.
Joy. I still have one that I use to clean my fingernails.
Ew.
Rob.
Wait, we need to dig a little deeper here. What was in place of action figures?
Hey, no, we can't just slide by that. Like, that didn't just
Such
happen.
range on that.
It's not that big. It's not that big of a deal to clean your fingernails with a toy.
Yes, it is.
Why is it a big of a
Very
deal?
weird.
Delighted with the
What,
start.
okay, what's the difference using the actual
Consistency is
fingernail
gonna be the
cleaning
key
thing?
to success for this athlete.
One of them is designed for the purposes of cleaning your fingernails.
And one of
The other
them
one
is
is
a
designed to be-
plastic and not metal tool,
A
and
good
it
shot
feels a
required
little
to
bit nicer.
finish. End one on a high. Let's
It's
have
not
more to the
disgusting.
total for that.
It's literally not. Yeah, it's a little bit strange, but it's like not disgusting.
What kind of toy is it?
It's a old GI Joe toy. They have a
Joe-
little.
Like a
Joe.
sword, or like, I'm trying to understand how it gets under your nail.
Yeah.
Ah, they got these little like mitten hands, so
Let's
the
take a
little thumb is.
G.I. Joe's plastic hand
In the silver-
scraping
Yeah.
under your nails?
Well, you use the thumb.
Can I ask you a question?
First
Yeah.
arrow.
How often do you wash this toy?
I mean, yes,
okay, we got down.
As,
Okay.
as much
I
as
know
he
the
washes his
answer.
wall.
That's a nice
Wow, I did not realize this was gonna be the most disgusting thing that you guys have ever heard. It's using a piece of plastic to clean something on your body.
Yeah.
I don't
And
understand.
it seems like you're running, like 12 years worth of dirt under your fingernails every time you use it.
You guys don't clean your nails?
Yeah.
I
What-
dispute
digging
that
I
you're
use the
cleaning
metal
them.
thing.
super start to this
You
competition.
guys have specifically the metal thing you take. You clean your nails all the time.
Yeah, I gotta keep them clean, right? That's what they say.
Well, I got one. I heard one.
Just
How
in
many-
case.
I
Fingernails
don't
get
wash
that
my
dirty.
fingernails.
Just wash your hands in the shower.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you wash them.
Yeah, you wash them, but then you also get dirt under your nails.
Then you wash
You
them.
wash your hands.
Also
He
keep my
doesn't
nails
get the
trimmed
dirt
quite
under
well.
your nails out all the time.
Wait, can I ask you a question, Rob?
Yeah.
What are you doing that you amass so much dirt that you have to have a specific toy to clean it on a
I
daily
think you
basis?
guys just have dirty fucking fingernails. is
Not-
what I'm
It's
No,
dirt in my
no,
nails,
no,
man. It's
no.
not just
They look
regular
great.
dirt.
They look fine right now.
So, Rob, the question is, what do you dig in your hands into?
I'm not digging my hands into anything. Sometimes you
Maybe
get dirt under your
fesses?
fingernails.
What? Now Dan's lost me.
Yeah, what, Dan?
Nothing. What would be in your fingernails that look like dirt but isn't dirt?
Nothing?
Only 2 hours to go.
Yeah, I'm cleaning my butt with my fingers.
Cleaning my butt with his fingers. Wiping my ass with a toy. Living my life like a Robert. Living my life like
Honestly,
a
you guys are gross
Robert.
for not cleaning out your
Eating
fucking
all my
fingernails.
meals
I
off
do.
of paper.
You
Living
eat stuff
like
with your fucking hands. You're not cleaning your
Robert.
fingernails.
I gotta clean my fingernails as soon
Just
as the
wash
stream's
your.
over.
Did you take a
I
shower?
wash my hands all the time.
You don't wash them well enough, I guess.
I wash them like 5 times a
It
day.
doesn't get under your nails when you wash your hands all the way.
Exactly.
It
Totally does.
No, it doesn't.
It's
ludicrous.
You guys are washing your hands because society tells you to, not for the thrill of the kill, my man. I get under every nook and cranny.
You guys gotta clean your fucking fingernails.
My fingernails are
Next
so
time you're in the
clean,
shower,
Robert.
you got soap. Run your nails like against the palm of your hand in the soap. Wash
Yeah.
it.
Oh my God.
Sometimes you get dirt under your
You
fingernails,
know how
man.
awful it is if you get the little bit of soap stuck way under your nail and you can't get it out?
That. What are you talking about?
What are you? You use water to get
It
the
takes
soap
forever.
out.
Get on the outside.
I hate the feeling
he's trying to
underneath my
socially-
nail.
Yeah, I tried to social engineer him. He didn't work.
I hate the feeling under my nail of the soap.
I hate the feeling under my nail of dirt, which is why I clean my nails.
Oh, my screen!
You're fucked. You're all fucked. Oh, maybe I'm fucked.
Who's green? You.
Me.
Oh, get out of here, Ryan.
I'm the green monster. Oh, I'm the worst.
He's done it.
Oh,
Wait, that's not the
I
last
thought
lap.
that was the end. I hate this game. Not London, just this bicycle game.
He's done.
I give up. You guys can take the W.
You know what? We had to fight for that one, so I
Yeah, there's actually a
appreciate
third person involved for once.
What is
Good
that
race, good
music?
race. Oh, look at that, Daniel!
Why are you so surprised, man? Catch me
See the
outside.
tournament of shame?
Who's kicking around? Clickety click.
Rob arguing with chat, I guarantee it.
yeah, with my own chat.
None of you would last long in the army
I
if you
don't
hate a little
understand
dirt
how
under a
it's. I
nail.
literally do not understand how it's disgusting to clean your fingernails.
You
I
were
do
the
not
one who
get that.
asserted that our nails must be dirty. All I did was
Because
push
you
back
got
against
because
that.
I got literally the vomit emoji for cleaning my fucking fingernails.
But you're
do
cleaning
not
them with
understand.
the
Who cares? Who gives a shit? What you clean it with if you're cleaning your fucking fingernails?
But you never clean the toy.
I do clean it.
Rob, I gotta be honest with you about one thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm a non-judgmental person.
Yeah.
But when I saw your stream with your like 1980s camera and the dirt on the back of your wall, I
Dan,
started-
I'm gonna stop you right there because you have broken glass in your office. So you know what? You do not get to take the high ground here on this one. Fucking broken.
You did
glass
have
in
somebody
your office.
come in, and then you had to apologize to them for the broken glass everywhere.
Yeah.
That means there's plenty of time
Yeah,
left.
I
That was-
also witnessed
but-
that.
Competition
but that's not
after the
dirt,
season
though.
starts.
You know, that's a fair point.
Oh, that was.
Thank you, Hale Gaming, for the 100 bits. Asked what childhood toy does Rob use to wipe his butt?
Oh, you guys just have fucking nasty ass fucking. I'm
No,
vomit
my
emojing
fingernails
you
are
all.
fine, dude.
This is just fucking gross. Clean
Oh
your
my
fucking
God.
fingernails.
I'm gonna lose.
Nasty bastards.
I don't even have to be defensive about it because I can just look at them. They're good.
Wait, let's go back. Austen and Ryan, what did you supplement your childhood with in place of plastic action figures?
Video games and books.
Pressure cranking up here.
But as a kid, you played video games like a 3-year-old?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I played like whenever the N64 was out. Nonstop.
What tactile thing did you play with?
I had when I was young. I had like Legos.
Legos are action figures?
They're not. What are you talking about?
Fucking
Oh, there's
dominoes,
a Batman.
man. Love dominoes, love marble mazes, still do to this day, honestly.
Oh,
Legos are action figures.
Are we witnessing history here? Hold on.
Don't get out of my head.
No, I gotta build the hype here.
No, he's trying to mind fuck me. I just put in a mind fucking chastity belt. You can't get in.
Hey man, I'll be happy.
You need
to
the
give
key. You need the key.
crown.
Well, this is the ultimate pressure.
The ultimate pressure?
Better be a good one, Ryan.
Perfect stuff.
Oh!
It was good enough to beat Robert. Probably because my hands are slightly less weighty because they have a little bit less turn on them.
streak.
That was a PB for me, though. I'll take it.
He's gotta clean your fucking hands.
My hands are so clean,
Hands are
Robert.
so clean.
You have
Are
no
they?
idea. I would eat off of my hand right now, and I do on the regular.
I'm about to.
Well, thanks for watching. Why don't we take some time to pimp our channels? We'll start with Daniel.